Happy Easter! Hello and welcome to Tales from the Dark Side, your Star Wars news and weekly comic recap presented by Renovision. Tonight, we're looking at some vintage Star Wars items ranging from high-end to obscure and surprisingly quirky. We'll share the latest Star Wars news releases and leaks, and someone is sure to have some pickups, I think. There's two Star Wars comics to review this week, Darth Vader 22 and Star Wars 22, my favorite number. Also trivia, followed by a choice. Keep the bounty you've just captured, or trade it for a shot at a bigger payday. The risk is yours to take. Let's get it going, fellas.
That's still a little loud today. All right. Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter.
Thank you for everybody showing up. I was just saying how great it was to have all of you in the chat so early. Thank you. It's very nice.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, if you want to spend time with family, I hope you did. If you don't, I hope you didn't. Either way, Darth Ramragason, a.k.a. Ruben, if you haven't seen the show, I think they have another one coming up. Make sure you're following them on IG too. When are you guys doing the next one? Are you guys doing another one, Jedi?
Hopefully, we might be able to get together this week and shoot one for next Saturday. We'll just have to see how the schedules line up.
Tommy, hopefully you're watching this in the rewind. I hope, get chocolate coma. Well, that's fun. Happy Easter to Eric. You'll be eating glazed ham, Ed. I'm glad that your wife can cook. That's nice. Jedi, how's it going? Dusty. He does look funny. I actually kept telling Pete to take him off the thumbnail, that it sucks, but these guys don't listen to me anymore, so it's on them.
I told you I had only a limited amount of time.
I told you what to do. You didn't do it, and now we got weird.
No, you didn't tell me what to do.
I did.
Gibberish and nonsense.
It's not gibberish and nonsense. You need to figure it out. Okay, Wookiee Fanatic, happy Easter. Wayseeker, great stuff. If you guys haven't heard arguments, we'll give you some here if your family wasn't arguing, so we'll do it for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Obi, good Easter. Listen, I get it. Moon Knight. That's all that's on your mind. All right, Justin, good to see you. Who else do we got? BK still says not chocolate covered hate. Chef Harris, what's going on? It is not covered. I didn't do any polls this week. And what's up, Dwayne Scott Lopez? Good to see you. What's Lopez got? A person typewriting in the Matrix.
Maybe.
Fair enough.
Laptops.
Maybe.
Or they're doing a hammer dance. Maybe those are pants. Let's do a hammer dance.
Wayseeker, no. We'll do Queen's Hope next week. Please don't spoil it for the people who haven't seen it. Oh my gosh, Marv, what's going on? Hey, Gonzo, brother. How you doing, my man? Long time. Hope everything's going well for you. Hope you had a good Easter. All right, let's get into the rest of the intros. We will not have, Jedi's mad because I added Steve Horn and we don't have what's Steve. Go ahead.
Didn't give him a heads up.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah. Okay, well, hey, everybody's in a good mood on Easter, myself included, and including this guy. But let's just see how good his mood really is, okay? What did Lord Vader tell the commander while searching Leia's ship on Easter? Give up?
No, boy.
No, sir. No, sir.
He said, Commander, tear this ship apart until you find those eggs and bring me all the plastic ones. No. I want what's inside.
No, not funny.
Macho Man Marco.
You got your warning, dude. Even on Easter.
I may be in trouble. So, hey, I recently watched the tax show Fast Food Grading segment, finally. And, I don't get it. Domino's Pizza gets a D because you can get better pizza at your local pizzeria. Panda Express gets a C because Chinese restaurants have better Chinese food. Taco Bell gets an S, superior, because apparently that's the best Mexican food you can find. His vision may be super, but his taste buds are questionable. It's the visionary Pete Renovision.
Yeah, thank you for that, Jedi. Thank you.
Taco Bell.
So he's not here, but I'm going to intro him anyway. Earlier this week, something had this guy craving a donut with the comic that he was reading. The donut was okay, but the comic was outstanding. So good, it was like reading two comics at the same time. It's the guy behind the curtain with chocolate sprinkles in his beard, JJ Maxwell. I'm not sure how many people got that. And this guy really goes all out to ensure his IG followers get the best viewing experience while watching his box opening videos, like pretending to open a package that he had just said that he had already opened earlier. It's now October. The hunt is on. By the way, his IG videos now contain parental advisory for explicit language, and with good reason. So this guy once taped a puffy cottontail to the back of Yoda's robe and followed him through the halls of the Jedi Academy carrying an Easter basket. Why? The Jedi Master would ask him later while he was in detention again. Because it's Easter, he said, and Yoda Easter Bunny.
No, dude, you can't get two. I don't care that's a holiday.
Absolutely not. 22.
No.
And lastly,
he's
the master. He's the master of Mad Libs. Steve Horn is here for a guest appearance tonight.
Give it away. Give it away. Thank you, Jedi.
I'm mad and I'm ad-libbing.
Yes. So for those people that did not watch TAC, Steve Horn has this brilliant idea. One day he calls me up and where are you at a drugstore or someplace. He's like, hey, you know what'd be funny is if we did an ad-libs. Can we do it on Renovision? I said, absolutely. And it was Avengers. It worked out so well that James is here. Hey, James, happy holiday, talking about taints. So for the people that didn't know it, Renovision and My Bargain Comics are teaming up once again to bring you a holiday special of Star Wars Mad Libs. We'll be doing 2 forums this week. So get ready. Make sure you pay attention. It'll be a little bit later in the show. All right. Bad idea, donuts. Oh, they're so stupid. I know. Bad. It's such a scam. All right. Pete, let's get to the news.
All right. We want to do the news. Well, you know what? We're here. Let's just do it. I'm going to run the thing. All right. This is mostly JJ's news, but since JJ knew he wouldn't be here, he gave me all the links and said to put together the news for him. So that's what I decided to do.
Oh, JJ hates this. Awesome.
Well, we'll see. The first one is this Phase 2 book cover was revealed for on this Star Wars High Republic show. So we got another book cover. I forget what book this one is for. I didn't do my research before starting this.
I can't remember what they called, but it's going to be. So the lady on which one's the mom or the relative? They haven't said which one it is. One of them's a Ro. The one on the way right holding the Easter basket of roses. That's somebody who's related to Marshan Ro. Then there's a Jedi, and then there's a Tempest, whatever, in the middle. So, colonoscopy prep. What? Get out of here, James. Anyways, so I put down a comment like, "Hey, JJ, or I did not to JJ. I just put like, hey, very interesting. We've been talking about how important Marshan Ro is for future and past characters, and we did some tier listing." And then, of course, Grumpy McGrunkpants had to go, well, I mean, it's just, we don't know even if it's a sister, and like, that doesn't mean anything for Marshan. So we're going to get some Ro backstory, which I think is pretty sweet. So, who is writing it? It's Ireland? Yeah, that's what he said. He said you hate Ireland books. Ireland. I do. I agree. I dislike Ireland books too, which is what JJ said to me, but I do like that they're giving us Ro backstory. But it's only because you know that like all 3 of these women are going to think that everybody, including their pets, are hot and try to have relationships with them. Because that's what Ireland does, right? Am I wrong? Everybody.
Are they all women? I thought the Jedi could be a.
Oh, it might be a.
Could go either.
Yeah. Well, definitely that's the one that's going to be in love with everybody and fantasizing every 2 minutes about.
Are you sure it's the High Republic and that's like Star Wars, the high school years?
No, that's what she writes. She really does.
Degrassi.
Everything is about like love, like infatuation stories with her. Hey, what's going on, Ronnie? Happy Easter. So probably going to listen to this one, not read it because just I don't know, it's boring. Either way, what's up next?
Up next, we have just a little bit on a rumor that we're going to get more info on what this Tales of the Jedi is going to be at Celebration. Mm-hmm. I still don't think we're getting as much news at Celebration, I think, as people think. Like,
yeah,
right. Not everything can be announced Celebration.
Right. Well, right. No, they definitely won't announce everything at Celebration.
But that's all this one was for.
Cool.
But then what will we talk about? if we're not talking about what we're expecting at Star Wars Celebration.
Well, some people are expecting everything. Like they're going to come out
Yeah.
with 16 trailers, 8 new
Jedi's
shows.
favorite anime is coming back.
Oh, so
Vision
then we'll talk about speculating about what comes out of Celebration. Okay.
Yeah,
got it.
after
that's
Celebration.
wrapped.
Well, you got May 4th. You got May 4th.
It's a domino
Then you're going to
effect.
have Return of the 5th, and then you have those 2 speculations, and you're going to have, Celebration speculation, and then you're going to have, then we're going to have, well, because they're going to do a Bad Batch thing there, then you're going to have, is Omega really the Emperor, or is it Rey speculation? We'll get a really crazy shit, and then they'll come up with like,
And then
they're going to
Obi-Wan
bring back,
comes.
they're going to bring back, when are they bringing back Dirge to redo Dirge again, even though they're not doing anything with him, and then they'll just recycle the same shit. Raven will be showing up.
All right.
You know what I mean? Same shit.
Well,
All
speaking of recycling, Amelia Clark could lead a Disney spin-off show.
again, cool.
Yeah, we know she could. Doesn't mean she will. Could she? Sure, she could.
They probably. I think this one though, they probably should, right?
Probably should.
Like, if you really want to get, like, I think this is, like once you start these ones where it's like over and over again, like that's how Darth Maul ended up showing up in Solo, right? So
Well-
like, they should probably.
Well, look at it this way. You got to look at it this way. That the Book of Boba Fett didn't turn out the way people planned it to be. They need an underworld TV show that's really
No,
underworldish.
put it up there, 0.18. It wasn't people. It was like all the rumors were wrong, not people. No, sir. But
Well,
yeah,
it's not like she's doing anything else right now, right?
She-
Other
yeah,
than
she's
exactly.
doing the-
She
she's doing
could
the-
do more
Medusa.
romantic comedies with Snake Eyes on Netflix, but
No, what's the romantic comedy she did for Christmas? A
That's
Christmas
what I'm talking
special.
about. I think it was with the dude from Snake
Oh,
Eyes.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
I think she's a good character. And I think people would like to see. I think that's when the characters are good, when they surprise them like this, right? Like nobody thought this character was going to be much of anything.
Right.
Yeah.
She really became a fan favorite. So next up,
Yeah, I definitely would watch it. I just don't know if we're actually getting it.
yeah,
But
we're probably not getting it, but
we talked about it before because this is what I was waiting for to get my Lego video game. that
this
I
is the
think
same
JJ's
rumor that we
playing.
did 9 months ago, though, right? That's the
You
exact
see
same
this
one.
thing?
Yeah, I saw it because I know people that got it.
Craziness what this little blue milk Luke is going for.
How much?
How much?
Oh,
Let's say
shit!
$200 to $300 for Lego.
That's what they're
blue
asking, or
milk.
that's what it's selling for.
These are
That's what they're
asking
asking.
prices.
Yeah.
These are
Okay.
asking prices. But
Is that just for the figure or for the whole set?
No, that's for
no,
that's the
just
whole
for the
thing.
little figure in that little
It
plastic
comes in that
baggie.
bag. It's just a mini figure in a bag. That's all it is.
Excuse me. Where do I get one of those?
Can't get them anymore.
Exactly.
I was going to get up and leave. Okay.
They gave those away. How they give away? Where they give
It was with
Pre-order.
the
It was a
special
pre-order.
edition of the Lego
game.
video game.
Oh, okay.
You got
Which
that.
is the
You
one I
got two
wanted because
things.
I wanted all the DLC, not even because I really wanted blue milk Luke, but
What was
apparently
the other
blue
thing
milk
that came
Luke
with
was
it? What was the other thing that came with it?
Well, I think it's just this, and then you get all the
No,
downloadable
there's
stuff.
two things that came with it. Was two. There's two. Because it's like, how are you? You guys are all on IG way more than me. How didn't you see all this? Like everybody had this and something else that came with
I
it.
don't know.
All right. Anyways,
don't
go
see
ahead.
any of these
Why
on
is it?
IG.
Why is it young Luke with the blue milk? Shouldn't it be like old Luke, right?
That
He
was the
asked for
green milk.
when he was young. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He asked
Oh,
for green
okay.
milk.
Yeah, the green milk is when you go straight from the seed
Ah, okay.
There you go.
or whatever that was.
Now it's all making sense.
Mm-hmm. DLC
All right, but-
downloadable content.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was just the downloadable stuff. I didn't know there was another
I'll go look at what's her name's
thing in there. Well, regardless, people want the Lego.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm getting all that type of FOMO again, BK. Mm-hmm.
All right, the next one isn't really Star Wars news, but it could have been. Zack Snyder's Star Wars had he gotten to make a Star Wars movie. This
No.
Rebel Moon thing
Oh, Lord.
apparently is now so big it's going to be split into 2 movies.
Of course it is, because that's his fucking gimmick now, right? Like he's got a Snyder cut every fucking thing.
Well, no, now you just put it in 2, so now you can Snyder cut 2 movies, and well,
This is a
technically have maybe
Netflix
4.
thing, right?
Yeah, this is in the Netflix thing.
Over under how many Snyder slappies give this like 5 stars, and over under if it's really probably a 2-star project. That's pretty
Well, I'm
good.
gonna check it out because
Yeah, it's
I
probably
like-
gonna be campy,
yeah.
which I like, but like fucking Snyder.
Free on Netflix. I'll take it. Well,
yeah, I like the stuff that he does, and I like Charlie Hunnam. I like Jax.
What stuff did you like
Sons of
that he
Anarchy
did?
Jax? Not well. I do like the Rabbit Jax too. But
I like Sons of Anarchy, Jax.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
Sons of Anarchy Jax hasn't exactly held down the banner since Sons of Anarchy. He did that
That's not
King
his
Arthur
fault.
movie.
They should have kept making those King Arthur movies.
They were, yeah, I liked them, but
Yeah.
nobody watched it.
He should have stayed with Pacific Rim. I mean, that was the only
Well,
thing
yeah,
good
yeah.
he did.
This is
after,
but when you have to sell some shit on another title, like, look, he's not selling some shit like, oh, I've got this sci-fi adventure called Rebel Moon. It's dope. He's like, I've got this sci-fi adventure called Star Wars project that's called Rebel Moon, but it's not Star Wars. Like,
No, I
come
think he
on,
tried to
dude.
do it, but for Star Wars, and they didn't want it.
No, but you see what I'm saying? Like, why don't you just say you have a sci-fi project called Rebel Moon? He has to say every time, I've got a rejected Star Wars project. It's just like Star Wars, but right,
You ever think that Disney rejects stuff that actually could be good for them? Sometimes there are things that they reject and they don't go forward, and it turns out being,
this isn't going to be good?
you know,
What did
Is
they
it
reject?
kinda like when he had Batman versus Superman, and he said it was like Batman versus Superman?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I kind of agree with what Marco was saying. I think this would be probably better received if they just stripped any relation to Star Wars out of it and just released it as a sci-fi, because Star Wars fans are
That's what it
probably
is.
not going to like it because
He'll have no link to. Well,
I feel
no,
like they're trying to ride the shirt tails of Star Wars.
there will be a certain sect that hates everything about Star Wars, but they sure do love to bitch about how they hate everything about Star Wars. So that sect, the Catherine Kennedy / haters, the George Lucas wants to kill everybody, those finger pointers, that sect will love this and say, see, or they hate Disney too. So Disney screwed up Zack Snyder. Exactly what Dom said. It's probably already, Dom's saying that because he probably already heard it in the rumor mills. Like, they're going to push this like Disney blew out, and this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And those people, seeing it or not, will say it's great.
Well, they're gonna push it because they want to sell it.
Not
They
Dom,
want
I'm
it to
saying.
do
I'm
well
not saying
for
Dom, I'm saying
themselves.
people. Yeah.
But I think they have to kind of reference the fact that it's probably was a Star Wars project.
See,
because it's probably
BK's
going to
already
be
got it.
so much ripped off from Star Wars that people otherwise be like, wait a second, this is just Star Wars.
Yeah,
Just
but
like, wait a
you can call it
second.
Dune.
All
like
you did with
Dune,
300
like
was
Star
adapt
Wars
the
is
book.
doing. You know,
BK's already got it. Snyder's too great for Star Wars. That's the line. I bet I'd put $100 that this is, you see this line over and over again. And what Dom said, you'll hear those two things so many times, no matter what this is, if it's actually good
They're
or not.
already
You'll hear it.
look at the stormtroopers.
I don't think we should be giving Zack Snyder so much attention.
Yeah,
Well,
all right.
there is
next
that
up.
too.
Valid
So
point.
let's move on. Let's move on to the project that I know deep down in my heart.
Could you imagine if you used
Jedi
bootleg,
just
though?
cannot wait to come out, and that is some more Visions.
Jedi.
Jedi, you're going to be watching them in Japanese again, correct?
Is it going to be
Yep.
Japanese this time? Okay, sure.
Hey, Jedi, you're gonna get kidnapped, and they're gonna put you in a room, and you have to watch this over and over again.
That's what it felt like. Yeah, it felt like I was being tortured and interrogated.
Well, as much as Jedi doesn't like them, I'm curious. I want to check out some more
He
of these.
didn't not like them. He put him on mute and just watched with nothing. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to be watched. And then he refused to watch them properly. So
Well,
Yeah,
regardless,
let's see,
he
he's-
didn't like them.
Once you've watched
Come
them
on,
the way they
Ronan,
were
the first
truly
one
meant to be
was,
watched,
It was an awesome cartoon. Come on.
I actually liked almost all of them. I thought they were good.
I didn't like all of them, but
I like the Rhapsody.
I did too.
That's
Yeah,
your
with
Rhapsody.
the huts. Yeah.
How do you say no mas in Japanese?
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. What's up next?
Anyway, we'll move on to some more animated news. Apparently, they're going to be some animated shorts. These I forget what they were called. Galactic something or other.
Mhm.
I don't know. Just little short things. I think on
These
Disney
are always
Plus.
fun. Yeah. For Disney Plus.
are they?
So
Well,
not really
you
a
got
lot
kids
going
there.
on with that one. It's just a little thing we're going to be getting.
Man, grumpy old men up there.
What grumpy old men?
I think he's talking about me.
Him.
Oh,
I said,
oh.
these are great. He says, are they? I think they are. Yeah. They're easy and they're fun. Go ahead.
Well, we talked about this on Wednesday. How Giancarlo Esposito had said, you know what, we're getting Mando season 3 this summer, and we were like, I don't know, that doesn't make sense. I don't think we're getting it this summer. And after the TAC show, yeah, we aren't getting Mando this summer. It'll be in the end of the year, like we thought.
Yeah. Maybe they'll be
So
done.
don't listen to
shooting
Gus
within-
Frayne. He doesn't know when things are going to be
It's
released.
going to be like the last,
on
like
Disney
the
Plus.
Book of Boba Fett. That first December, last December, going into the new year. They're gonna
Yeah,
probably do
the
something
same
like
thing. That's probably what they're going to take over.
Yeah.
Till they start coming back with movies.
Yep. So that was it, and really that is all we have.
Actually, I wonder if they're going to do that because they got to drop a movie sooner than later. All right, that's all we got for news. Let's get into comics. We've got 2 comics this week, by the way. Oh, okay,
I think we both hit remove at the same time. So,
we got Star Wars, one of the worst titles in the line. Star Wars 22. There is that sweet Raza cover though that I know Pete might be showing off later. So, did you pay ratio for that, or what did you pay for it?
Around it, close to it.
Cheaper than ratio, nice. For all those people that can't remember, this has to deal with a little bit of the Tarkin's will and Commander Zara, who for some reason Yarla Zarla, I think it's going to come out eventually in an Ireland book that she was hooking up with Tarkin because for some reason she has a blood feud against Leia because Tarkin blew up. I don't get it. She's like obsessed with her, but either way, we have the meet. Did you read this book?
Oh no,
one lady
with your blood feud against Leia and Tarkin blowing up.
Yeah. She really was like upset. She's obsessed with Tarkin. We'll get into that later, but so you get Kira and Leia meeting up. Leia's obviously just doesn't trust her and says, "Yeah, whatever. I know you're scamming us, but we'll take what we can. Don't make us fight you." Chewie apparently getting ready to go save Han was prepping to kill every single person in Jabba's palace, which is pretty dope. That was a pretty cool scene.
I'm sure that one panel kind of scared Dom a little bit before we knew that it was just a hollow. He was on the hollow deck or whatever.
Yeah.
When he is shooting Boba Fett, what appears to be in the nuts. If you go back,
where is it? I'll go back and look. Oh yeah, he does. Nice.
He's getting shot in the balls,
and that's where he's got the little dent.
Mm-hmm. All right, then after that, they have their little speech back and forth. Well, he was going to go in alone or whatever, and Kira's like, "No, we'll hook you up," which we always figured that's kind of how it was
I don't
going.
think he had Beskar down there. That's probably why he shot him down there.
Mm-hmm. He's smart. So here we go. They're torturing Poe Dameron's mom. That's the lady we're talking about, Commander Yarga. She's the one that's obsessed. She even starts to slick her hair back. She hates them because she hates all rebels because they blew up the Death Star, and Tarkin was on the Death Star, and that was she wanted to do the sticky icky with him, so she's mad. All right. Next up, we get a young looking what was the chick that ended up dying on the thing because of the gas in that one movie? Remember she ran out of gas in space in one of the Ruben.
Dying
Who's
on
the commander that ran out of gas in space?
Oh, Hodo.
Yeah, Hodo. That's her. Hodo. Younger. Yeah, Hodo younger. There she is.
Paldo. That's it.
There you go. Yep. Really, still really tall.
Out of my head.
Yeah.
Whatever. The other light squadron that is really just the knockoff version of Rogue Squadron. With Poe Dameron's dad goes, of course, to save the mom. Nobody even knows they're there. Wow, real tricky and long as shit. I don't know why we're still going over this. Yes.
That wasn't the tall lady in the previous. That wasn't the pink-haired lady from
no.
From Jedi Episode 8. The one that drove her through the.
Yeah, that's her.
It is.
That's her. Yeah, she's just got red hair here. She's still tall and got red hair. Yeah.
No, I didn't get the whole run out of gas thing. I mean, she drove through a. Okay.
Oh yeah, she did. Well, because they were running out of gas, and she ended up using the hyperdrive.
Oh,
sweet scene.
Tracking.
Yeah. Yeah, her potential baby daddy did die on the Death Star. She keeps bringing him up all the time too. She's so obsessing of it. Here she goes again, and then she puts on her mask because she wants to kill Leia. Actually, they go into the rebel base here, which speaking of baby mamas, then you've got on the third panel, obviously you got Calorie, that's where they're hiding the kid, the one that's in charge of the Unbroken Clan, and that's in charge of the Wills. That's the one that can unite the underworld and will eventually. And that's with, and then the lady next to him that kind of looks like Ava Chris. And what the heck is her name? Yurik, I think. Yeah, Yurik. Elfin Zar is the other one. So she's Yurik, and she is the one that Valance was, So I don't even know how that works because he's like 90% cyborg, but whatever, she likes it. So they're there, they're being attacked. The rebels jump into hyperspace, and it looks like it's an ambush, but then Zara says, no, it's not an ambush. I'm going to kill all these bastards because I want to hook up with Tarkin, and he's no longer around. To be continued. Actually, kind of nice ending to that. The rest of the story sucks.
So before you go on, I know we've been given the Star Wars kind of some crap lately for not being that good. I actually enjoyed this.
Back half of this?
I actually thought it was better. I actually thought it was better than what you're about to review. So anyway.
Okay, so this part, right? That's what I was saying. Like this, well, this wasn't the Leia portion wasn't really that good. This portion was kind of corny too. This ending, like from this part on, was actually pretty interesting. And it's kind of like this is part of the third and fourth panel. The panels you don't see on the screen here, they actually are part of a Bounty Hunter crossover more than Crimson Dawn, which is actually interesting. They've kind of created this book into a Bounty Hunter crossover and a Vader crossover. More than a Crimson Dawn crossover, which I kind of like.
We also have a baby first, right? Isn't that first Poe Dameron as a baby?
They do have him crawling around someplace. Yeah, she threatens him as you're right Poe? With no diaper on. Yes.
It's kind of like X-Men 201, right? With Cable.
Isn't the first baby though? Well, he's a toddler at one point, so he is a toddler at one point. When they plant the tree, he's supposedly there, but is he really there? Or is that just blankets they're carrying around?
People will argue about this for decades to come.
Yes, I mean, I mean, which is it a true first or is it a first full? We're never going to be able to.
Captain Rex right there in the panel, in the middle panel. Captain Rex sitting down in the chair.
Hollow first.
Yeah, first Hollow first as a baby outside of blankets, wearing a diaper, space diaper. That calling it right now. So make sure you get this good. Steve read this book. Make sure you guys send it out to CGC immediately.
Tom was just talking about Rex. Where was Rex?
Look,
it wasn't Rex.
Go back to this panel. Right there, the middle panel where you see Poe's
it's not Rex.
Talking. It looks like Rex right there sitting there.
It does look like him. It does look like him. You're right. It does look like him. That's not him, but that does look
I know, I'm just saying.
You got me all excited. I was like, Rex
first, hey, that's also first cameo of Rex stunt double as an Imperial fighter there. So make sure you add that into the. Make sure you add that into. What a good call, Steve. Good call, Dom. Lock it down. So now that Raza is going to really be expensive. Here comes JJ. He heard you guys making first full comments. He's coming in here to crap on your parade. All right, hey JJ, what's going on? How was Easter?
It was good.
Did you go to that con
for about a half hour?
Did it suck?
I was like there at like the very last hour when like
John Z there.
Most people were either gone or tearing down. So
Vader 22. Vader 22. Pretty good story again this week. You know, we get Sabe, yes, Jedi?
Sabe.
Thank you, Sabe. You say Sabeda, I say Sabata.
New Renovision t-shirt.
Hey Joe, happy Easter to you too. You get it back and forth. They put both. Ochi once again looks like a little bitch boy as usual.
Yeah.
They send monsters after both Sabe and Ochi. Ochi cries and whines. Vader kind of says it. It's all a teaching lesson. Like, hey, why are you sending? She's killing people. Ochi's already trying to give up and almost gets eaten by a dragon thing. Eventually, they both get pinned. And then the robot, Zed, just sells them out. Like, hey, I could be reprogrammed. And you know, Vader's love for robots is like, oh, shit, I might as well say him. What's up, Royal Clown? Happy Easter. Anyways, saves them, teaches Sabe a lesson. Something about like, there's so many factions. You need one monster to control all the other monsters to make them agree. Then the big monster gets eaten, or just a lot of monster fighting. I thought this was kind of cool, though. Did you guys read this little panel? If you read too fast, you might have missed it. The Crimson Dawn's bringing in something. They asked the two guys what they're bringing in. It's a bag of heads. They decapitated a whole clan. It was kind of funny. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Like 7 heads in a duffel bag?
Or 7 heads in a duffel bag. Nice thing. Swag Ulysses Comics. Good to see you too. Oh, I think I follow him on IG. He's got some good stuff every once in a while. I see. I don't follow him. Yeah, Swag. Yeah. Okay. Then of course she comes down. Vader's turned to the Crimson side. The Crimson people don't believe that, so they swing back. They go over to Romada. This guy's just a jerk off. He was actually in the movie.
Pause right there, man.
Yep. What?
In that one panel, the very first panel, like 2 down, Ochi wins a fight. So you need to call attention to that. He actually wins a fight there.
Against the robot that's turned.
Oh, against that Imperial bald dude. He
didn't actually win. No, he didn't. He actually became a snitch. He goes, listen, I just want to tell you all the information and rat out Vader. That's how the comments went. Like, so did he win?
Yeah, but he pulled a knife and Ochi slapped it out of his hand. That's a win for Ochi.
Another disputed first.
The bar is set down here for him.
Ochi's first win. That is a disputed first. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if we can give it to it. We'll let the comment section decide if that is
We'll let the
Ochi's
market
first
decide,
win or
yeah.
not. So he pretty much rats out Vader, says that Vader turned to the Crimson side, blah, blah, blah. The assassins show up. There's Valiance looking not like Valiance at all. Now he's just looking, I mean, you can't even tell it's him, but whatever. He knows something's up. He tells everybody to get in because there's TIE fighters. Ochi's not supposed to be a TIE fighter. He was right. TIE fighters come down to start blowing up the Valiance and his crew because it's Vader's side. So Roden sent him in to get him, which drew out the Crimson Dawn. So then the Crimson Dawn's all fighting each other. A lot of fighting. Vader's just hanging out up top going, look at all these dumb idiots. All of a sudden, Roden goes like, oh, we're going to pull our men back. And Vader goes, no, you're not. This was my plan since the get-go. You're going to leave the men down there so that they could draw out all the Crimson people. And then they just throw out a thermal. What did they throw out? Some type of detonator.
Yep.
Big ass
some
detonator.
kind of bomb.
Yeah, some kind of bomb that just takes out everybody. It took out everybody. So they killed all the Imperial. What?
I mean, that was Vader's plan from the beginning,
From the
back
get-go.
when he was having those monsters. The monster eat the monster. That's
The monster ate the
plan.
He's the monster that ate all the other monsters.
Yeah, you got
Yep,
the
so
kaiju
they're-
fighting.
So they get back. Valance still isn't dead. For some reason, they still haven't killed off Ochi yet.
They won't.
They
He's
need
going to
to.
be in other books.
You still
gotta
got to
take,
get the knife to. We still need the Goonie knife.
I also
Explain.
want to see how they're going to kill off
He's
that
going to
tank.
be in the Shadow of the Sith. He's the main antagonist to Luke and Lando.
Well, whatever. He's going to be the main idiot.
I didn't know that book was going to be a comedy.
That's gonna. Yeah, that thing's
No,
gonna suck.
novel.
Man. So worse. It's the worst book ever. Then, Tanka. I don't even know. Like, that's the softest Trandoshan I've ever seen before. I'd like him to eat a couple people before he dies, kind of turn, but I doubt that's.
I think we need to cast Rowan Atkinson as Ochi in the live action adaptation.
Was it kind of badass for Sabay to go like, yeah, who should I be afraid of? Anakin Skywalker. That's kind of a dope ass fucking ending of this book, dude. So Jedi, you can say what you want about the other book, but the ending, these last 2 pages, when it's like, yeah, who should I be afraid of? Anakin Skywalker. That was kind of dope. So good shit. Liked it. It was a decent read.
My only thing with Vader right now is I just can't keep up with who's ahead of who's double crossing Vader. Does Vader know they're double crossing?
I totally agree with that. I cannot keep track of it as well.
Just think about it like this: Vader's double crossing everybody and using everybody.
Yeah, but
So-
it's not only double; it's like triple, quadruple.
Yeah.
Like you know.
Yeah.
It's like I'll double cross him, he'll double cross me, I'll double cross him twice.
Yeah.
But
And
Vader
they're bad
knows
guys.
everybody.
Confuse the reader. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a book you can pick up and read. I'll give you that. All right. Next week we get, for some reason, a reprint of High Republic 15 with great interior bullshit art. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
All right. FOC. Once again, we get 2 no FOC works. You get back to back. No, nothing. Good day, sir. So we're going to have some very interesting instructions now. Instructions is this: we're going to have 2 weeks now coming up here around May 5th. I actually think they're going to drop stuff for May 5th, so that's why they're giving you no FOCs, and it's going to be a fast drop. But for those 2 weeks, if we get no comics, I was thinking, are we getting no comics next week? Yeah, we're getting no comics next week too.
No.
So put down in the chat.
Well,
Put down-
we're getting the reprint.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing the reprint.
We'll talk about it
We're going
again.
to review the reprint.
No. But this is what I was thinking. Put down in the chat. Put down something, a book or a first appearance that you like, and we'll actually review that book as a comic. So if you think there's a questionable first appearance, if you think it's like, oh, is this really the first versus this one? We'll pull both books. We'll review it, and we'll actually show you the interior, so you don't have to.
Like
that could
Baby
be-
Poe Dameron.
I'm not tracking down Baby Poe Dameron, no. But you get what I'm saying. Like if you want to do the Revan thing, if you want to do the, I don't know, who else do you want to do? Whatever you could. It doesn't have to be in canon. You can do it out of canon and legacy stuff. If you want to do like a Bane thing, we could always have the Plagueis or the Plagueis discussion. That's a good one. We could do Plagueis next week. We could do Tag and Beak. Because it's like not really him. It's technically an actor.
Well, what would the other book be though?
There's no other book, but it'd just be one book. We can just talk about that one book. We could just talk about Tag. But yeah. Well, it's not even that book. I mean, it's not really. I mean, it is what it is.
Whatever it might be, put it in the comments.
Yeah, Scales Comics, though. You have to put it underneath after the show's done, unfortunately, because we won't go back through the replay and pull out your section. But all right, get it down there. Maybe we'll put it up for a vote for check out the polls this week, and that's what we'll do. And then we've got 3 weeks, so we're gonna need 3 weeks of books worth of reviewing. Do we want to do toys next, or do we want to get into one of our first Mad Libs? Which would you like to do? We got 40.
What do you guys feel like? I'm up for whatever. I just need to know what intro to run.
Nobody? Okay, do toys.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Jedi.
I was just going to say, while you guys decide, I was just going to make fun of Dom a little bit in good spirits about his last IG video where he apologized for the previous IG video, but during that video, he almost knocked something off the shelf, or he did knock something off the shelf. And I thought the apology was going straight out the door because I thought he was going to start cussing again. And I was like, he just apologized, and now he's about to start cut, but he didn't do it. He pulled himself above level because I would have cussed. So congratulations, Dom.
You reeled it in.
Reeled it in. I had to hold back really bad.
All right, get to toys. Run it.
All right. Yes, this was a segment I used to run on its own, but I felt like, you know what? We can do it here, and we can just do it for Star Wars. So we are going to do a vintage toy market watch for Star Wars, a little special. I tried to grab a bunch of stuff to try to placate to everybody. So we're going to maybe not bounce around. We're going to start off and kind of go through this list, and I think we're going to start off with some expensive things, if I'm remembering correctly. And the first one being this AFA graded Star Wars 1977, the early bird mailer kit. You know, had the figures in it. 53 bids, $8,300 basically for an AFA 75, still sealed and everything in there. Just to show you a little bit more of a close up of what we got in here. You got all the little figures. You got the little cards and things that they included with it. They even have the box, the mail-in box.
Uh-huh.
That's the
reason why it was a 75, because look at the box.
Well, it was mailed. You know, it went
It's
through the mail.
a nice piece to have.
It's 50 years old, almost 50 years old.
Yeah, and here's a little close up of the little early bird set. There's the 75. So I guess they graded the box as a 70. Is that what the B means? I don't know what the AFA grades. Yeah, B is for the box 70, W 85. I don't know what that is. And the F is an 80. So somehow that all averaged down to a 75.
I assume F is for figure. I don't know what.
What would the W be?
Weapons, maybe?
Oh,
Weapons,
maybe.
All the weapons are there.
Yeah, all the weapons are could be. Well, regardless, still over
What
$8,000.
is that thing that looks like a little bag of cottage cheese right below R2D2?
In the corner.
Yeah, it looks like, I don't know. Maybe these are little pegs to help them stand up. I don't know what these are. I did not get. I don't remember getting this. Like I think I got mine all after the fact because I was born in '77, so I didn't get these toys till much later.
I had all this stuff.
There's our first one. Again, a pricey one to kind of start us off. And the next one's a little pricey too, but it is not graded. One bid, $850. This vintage Tatooine skiff from Return of the Jedi. That was complete.
Wayseeker, we ain't never going to talk about that, brother. Not here, not on this channel. You got to go someplace else for that. We don't pump dumb shit. Go ahead, Pete.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway.
That does look pretty good. It looks pretty accurate. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. It actually looks pretty good.
Here's what the box would have looked like. This is what the box that would have come with it would have looked like. You're going to get an idea of what the box was. And I don't know if this one came with the box. It did say complete, but I don't think it came with the box. But
nice box.
Still, it's a nice little.
Oh, wow. That's in good shape. You can put the stickers on. You got stickers too? The stickers come with it?
I don't remember if it had the stickers or not. It said complete. So
yeah, it had stickers then. That's awesome. That's sweet.
That's still really $850. I mean, it was not cheap. So
that's actually the price of what the new one came out. The new job is
really?
Yeah, job. Basically, that's what they're going for. Between that and $1,000.
Interesting.
No, that's not what they came out for when you originally bought them.
No. He's saying the re-release.
But I'd rather hold the old stuff. The old stuff, vintage stuff, will always have a value to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
No, yeah, I agree. Yeah. if I'm going to spend $850, I'm going to spend it on this and not the new
Okay,
one.
could you go back to that box too? Actually, I'll show I actually have the
Yeah.
video loaded up. The guy that did all the shooting for this, Kim, the guy that did all the pictures on this, and it's so cool, man. Like all that old artwork is so much better than what they do now.
You got the little fight here.
Yeah, look at John. Look
I
at
like
that.
Hmm.
You got Lando back. Yeah, it's kind of
They're smoothies on
stuff.
that vehicle.
cool.
Really cool stuff. Anyway, there was
That's
that.
super cool.
Again, $850 for this thing, which I thought was a pretty
That's
interesting.
cool.
I mean, that's
pretty
a steep
cheap.
price for something
good
like
deal.
this, but
You think? I think it's nice.
I don't know. Just like this. This is also a complete IG88. I guess it's 15 inches. This goes with the 12-inch line, but since IG88 is smaller, I guess he's a 15-inch figure.
Yeah, I had
But-
this, and they got stolen.
Oh,
I had this, the Boba Fett, and the guy was he
Did
came
you
into the
take it to
basement.
school, Dom?
What?
Did you take
No,
it to
that's-
school with you?
I know where I lived. The landlord's son went down to the basement, opened up the storage unit where I had my stuff, and took all this stuff I had.
oh Jesus.
Yeesh.
I can't believe how much I saw this Bubba about 4 years ago, and I should have bought it because the price wasn't anywhere near
Yeah,
this stuff.
I mean, best offer on 1250. They got $1,149.99.
Mhm.
This is what it would have looked like in the
Yeah, in the
box. But you did get the box with this figure. But this is
Yes.
what it would have looked like in the package. But as you can see here, this one is complete. It's got the weapons. It's got the bandolier. You got the box with
That's
it.
super cool.
It is cool. I did not have IG88 when I was a kid. I did have a couple of the big guys. I think I had a big Chewie, and I think I had a
Hey,
big.
Terry,
I can't remember who else, but I had Chewie, maybe 3PO or something.
the 79 run was Vader, Leia, and Luke. Yeah.
A lot of
There's a
people I
Boba
knew had the Boba Fett.
Yeah, I don't think I had the big Boba. I didn't have the big Boba.
Well, I have the big Chewy, but I can't find. I mean, it's out there, but the bandolier, dude, they're asking like a lot of money. Just
Yeah,
the
for that piece.
bandolier.
Oh yeah, to make it complete.
Yeah.
Speaking of parts that could be expensive to make things complete, check this one out. That's a good segue. Thank you, Jedi.
Goo?
$100 for this.
Oh my god.
The cockpit glass from the Imperial shuttle. $100.
Yep.
The cockpit glass.
God, that's
Yep.
so good. That's
Here's the
not
box. And it's that little right thing right there.
Wow.
The glass that covers the cockpit.
Dang.
Because it's is
Completionist.
it, go back to that again.
Well, I got a close-up picture of the
Oh,
plastic.
thank you.
It's this.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's not a snap part.
It just, I guess, it gets lost.
Everybody got lost it. Okay.
It's like the
Broken.
weapons are so expensive when you lose weapons for the figures.
No, but the lens don't attach.
It's
This
stuffed.
wasn't. Yeah, but usually with these, they'll have like an insert part that snaps off this. If I'm
Oh,
remembering,
I know what you're saying. Like the little
Yeah,
tab.
but if I'm remembering this part, I'd have to go look at it. But
Buying
I don't
parts
believe
like
it
that
has it.
though.
No, if you look at the side, there's like little holes that you would snap into the.
Yeah, but it's not
The
a.
shit itself.
What I'm saying is usually when it's an extension, the extension
Okay.
snaps off and breaks, and that's what.
Yeah,
makes
like if
these
it's a
more
little
expensive.
extra plastic piece
Yeah.
that snaps in.
It's not
doesn't
on
break.
this. That's why I'm
Buying,
wondering why it's so expensive.
buying quote unquote authentic parts like that on eBay, would that not freak anybody out? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know, that's just like not machined.
Nowadays, it's
Like a
kind of
3D.
hard to trust those things. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this is pretty scuffed up. It looks pretty weather worn and aged. So
I think on the plastic itself, there's usually a stamp, like the Kenner. Sometimes
yeah,
they
but
put on
they
the,
got a 3D printer. They
yeah.
could do that themselves too, if they have an original to
I
work
don't
from.
know. I don't know. Sticks. Did the actor for that played IG-11 die? I don't know.
There was an actor
Mhm.
inside the
A
thing.
voice actor. Voice
the
actor.
voice.
Oh, voice actor.
No, he said the physical actor, not the voice actor. The voice actor is
Physical
Psycho.
actor.
Wasn't the voice actor Wakiti, wasn't it?
It is Wakiti. Yeah, I don't know.
No, that was for Mandalorian. IG.
Yeah, that was
11.
IG-11.
So he's saying
not
he's saying
IG-88.
IG.
That's what he
guys, he's
said
saying-
in his comment.
Oh, I was
Which
going to
one?
read the comments. I'm running the deck for the pictures.
I don't know. Sticks, look it up and let us know. That's what we can tell you.
This is not my listing.
Hey, Potter Wars. That thing
like
freaks
Potter
me
Wars.
out. I don't
What?
like it. It's,
I
his
do.
little-
I like it. Anyway,
I
we're
hate it.
moving on.
It's-
Moving on. We're gonna go to a figure because we had Obi-Wan coming. I figured, you know what? I'm gonna look at some Obi-Wan figures. And here we
Oh,
go.
sure.
We got a vintage figure in the package, $678. 5 bids on this thing. It says flaw because it is flawed. I'll give you a close up of what's flawed on this one that actually sold for almost $700. But here's a clear image of what it would look like in the package.
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of give you that. But the one that sold had this big dent in it. So the dent in the plastic.
Oh, that's kind of like my thing. The plastic that.
No, that one's in better shape than yours.
Yes. Damn thing.
We've talked about this before, but I would be super upset if I paid that kind of money and then the plastic bubble came off the card. I would just be.
Oh, if it popped off the card, yeah.
The reason why these figures, they're hard to get so mint is because of the plastic, the glue.
Yeah,
on the plastic.
Yeah.
It eventually evaporates and it loosens the. That's why when you find stuff this old and everything is intact and mint, the prices are outstanding.
No, it's because people opened them and played with them. That's why.
Yeah.
The glue stays on pretty well. The yellowing sucks on the container on the inside. I've seen these where yellowing. The glue fail is the least of the problems.
It also depends on how they're stored, though, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yep. Yes,
you store them in an attic where it gets the elements
cool
of
area.
cold and heat.
Yeah,
if
it's heat.
Yeah.
But out here in Michigan, we have tons of different weather in Ohio too, and you see a lot of these toys pop up, especially in Ohio because of Kenner. And you would figure that the temperature changes on the original line of the Kenner stuff would be bad. The problem is when they miss temperature, it usually leads to the yellowing of the plastic more than it does the glue. Later on, when you get into the Force ones, the glue was different. It must have used a cheaper glue because that shit pops off all the time. But the early ones on like this, you'd be surprised at how many of these come out of this area where the plastic's fucked, but the actual glue is still solid, believe it or not.
And me personally, I think the cardboard is made stronger than the cardboards today.
I'd agree with that too. It is. Yeah. And I think they used more glue. It seems like the cutout plastic piece is a little bit wider, but they actually applied more fixation to it. I think that a fixation's got like asbestos in it, so I
you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. The chemical in the plastic itself.
Yeah.
All
right. What's up next?
Moving on. Our next thing, we do have more recent. So this one isn't really vintage, but I felt like we should just look at it anyway. Another Obi-Wan, but a more recent Obi-Wan, and this is the Black Series, the Clone Commander Obi-Wan that was apparently a Walgreens.
Walgreens exclusive, yeah.
$100. I mean, I don't know what it costs coming out, but aren't the Walgreens exclusives just regular?
Like 20. It was $19. $19.
Yeah, it was $19. 18 or $19.
So it's a solid $100 these days.
Wow.
Give you a better look at him in the package.
Well, they show up on shelves every once in a while still, because they're stocking so bad, dude. You find random shit in them every once in a while. All right, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, here's what it would look like out of the package.
That's a pretty cool
cloth.
Obi-Wan.
That's a dope ass Obi-Wan.
It is. It's actually a very good mold of the face too. Like it's.
That's the new
likeness.
The only actor that they have a hard time doing his face, Mark Hamill, for some reason. They can't get a Mark Hamill accurate face on the toys.
Are you pre or post car accident? Or is that still
the whole fact that the new Hot Toy came out, the new Hot Toy pre-order for the Bespin, and it still doesn't look like Luke. It doesn't look like Mark Hamill. They can't get it.
Saggy, we're just saying brown for what reason at this point?
He likes the cloak. All right, moving on from the figures, I think I'm gonna jump over to Lego. I think next.
I agree.
New in box, the Imperial Shuttle Lego.
Wow.
$1,000 to $1,300. Both of these sales were just a couple of days ago. That's on the 15th and the 14th. These two sales.
When did this come out?
This Clone Wars time, just judging by the picture on the box.
2008.
Yeah. Okay.
2009.
Wow.
Somewhere around there.
Here's a better picture of the box. We don't need to look at the prices, but you got only 5 figures too. For something this big that has 2,500 pieces, you usually get more figures than just 5, but they only give me 5 with this.
That's pretty badass.
When did Legos become collectible? Because I mean, I assume maybe back when Star Wars Legos first came out, people would actually play with them. Probably not so much now, right?
No, they still do. Why some of this is expensive too is because even when they're doing this, these guys are now building the stuff to go to Brick World, and you have to have authentic stuff for that. So like they'll buy
Lego
this.
World?
Huh?
A Lego
World,
World? All that?
no, Brick World, the competition, the one where
Okay.
they build all the like
Well,
our
also
friend
don't
Low
forget,
Brick.
people like to build like our buddy Low Bricks. They're doing their own little
Hoth
displays.
now. They already did Tatooine. Now they're doing Hoth, and it's like you have to use if they don't make it, you can use non-authentic pieces. Kind of, it's very tricky, but like you have to use authentic stuff to it, so the guys will go out there and buy this shit. And then
It's
open
pretty
it.
cool. I mean, look, this is the whole shuttle. You open it up, and people can come out. It's really cool. I'm not paying $1,000 for it. As much as my son might want to build it, we're not paying $1,000 for this.
What was the number of the box again?
What was it? Sorry, I got to go back to the box.
It was 2010. It was made.
Yeah. 10 to 12.
Good 2010. It's not by that much. Okay, cool. All right.
But anyway, there's that one, and then I did grab one more just because I was looking at Legos, and the Death Star set that we all know from Spider-Man, I guess. $740 for this one. It's a little cheaper.
Actually, it's pretty cheap for that.
All right. April 16th, that auction ended with 16 bids.
That's cool.
New in box, and again, here we can get a look at what you got going on with it. You got the little lasers and all
And you
these
get a lot of
figures
figures.
in little areas.
Little the figures on top of the box.
3,000.
Yeah, this one exactly. This is like 20 people in this box.
That's cool.
Guys.
Until Ned drops it on the floor.
Yeah. Try to get a close look at it. There's a whole bunch up here. Look at all those figures.
I missed the news, but
Guard.
did you guys do the story about them people taking the blue milk Luke?
Oh,
yeah.
Scalping it.
We did go through the blue milk Luke. I still just want the game with the download.
Hey, Ro. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Anyway,
can't you get the DLC someplace else though?
you can. I can pay for it separately too.
You just pay for it if you want.
Wanted to just do it all in one shot. And it would have been
Cool how
nice
it's
to get
got
the extra
Vader-
figure just to give to my
Vader
son. Here's
Spider
another
in it,
Lego.
too. It's so badass.
But this
All right.
All right, our next one is a new in box pop for Dom. Here you go, Dom. $9,000 for this holographic Darth Maul San Diego Comic-Con Funko
That
Pop.
is the one that I've been wanting for months to grab.
It's $9,000, bud.
Well, speaking
Wait, they
about
made 480?
yeah, only 450 pieces. Yeah,
That seems like a lot for something. There's 480 of them out there.
yeah, but you have to understand, out of box, damaged boxes. This is like mint, so there's a lot of there's not many out there if you really think about it.
Glows in the dark. San Diego
It's
Comic-Con
really cool.
2012. So
Original
it's a
blue
decade
box.
old.
Now, speaking about Funko, I'm going to give you a little heads up what's going on with Funko. So apparently, the rumor has it, next month, they're releasing older Funko Pop, Star Wars Pops for the month of May. We don't know which ones. And a lot of people are complaining that the prices will start dropping on them.
Wait,
They
like
better not re-release the large font blue box figures, Dom.
I don't know.
that's what I mean. Are they re-releases or
Well,
are they
they're really
Warehouse
found them in a
fine.
warehouse?
Warehouse fine.
look. So this is the thing. So Star Wars
Warehouse
Celebration it has new molds for the old characters they're releasing at the Star Wars Celebration, but also for the month of May they're going to issue old pops that they're going to put them back out again on the market, and I have no idea which ones. I'm trying to find out.
Well, hopefully not this one because, like I said, here
I hope not
480
either.
Limited.
Because this one actually, all kidding aside, 2 years ago, $14,000 it sold for.
Mm.
So
Don't you think it'll probably be ones?
I don't, dude. I don't understand Funkos.
There were others,
Yeah, I
to Dom's
Not
point,
either.
there were other sales. I tried to get all these sales within the last week or two. I wanted recent sales.
Dom, this was like
I had to
480.
discount a lot of things I saw
Yeah.
that were, yes, there were other sales.
480 pieces, though. That's a
$10,000.
lot more than, say, the what's his name, Funko
what they
Freddy,
do.
Boba Fett.
yes,
No, that's
buy
Funko
this.
Freddy's.
very limited.
Yeah.
Bobblehead. They're probably this. I don't.
But they're
what?
worth so much money, dude.
Yeah, you can wiggle that all you want, but at the same time, we could argue I can grab a comic book, start flopping around. People are paying that for this.
Not
Yes.
if you flop it around, they are. Not if you flop around,
The
they
Freddy Funkos are much limited.
Jeez,
And-
people pay for all kinds of things.
are. Yeah.
Are the Freddys worth more than this? Are they like?
Yeah. There's so
I thought
apparently
they were.
they have the two Boba Fett Freddys. One with the green hair and the red hair, only 12. There's only 24, actually 24 pieces to that and 196 pieces to the green hair. Freddy
I
Funko
think some people were buying this figure so they had their own Ice King from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That they could also play with.
It looks like soap to me. It looks like some sort of soap figure.
Well, for $9,000, don't rub this on your unmentionable.
I tell you what, these boxes, they're very delicate. So there's scratches and dings. They're hard to find in mint condition. So that's the reason why they're worth so much money.
Yeah, well, I only did one pop. That was the one pop I put in here. But for thinking of Jedi, when I was going through this next bit, I did find some card packs. But this is an unopened pack with actually cards in it, not just the pack wrapper. But an unopened 1977 top Star Wars pack, $155.50.
Wow,
3 bids.
And you got the gum in there too, so the gum is good.
Didn't I just open some of these a couple weeks ago?
no.
Nope. You wasted $155 if you did.
This is Series 1, though. This is the very
yeah. This is the old school. OG.
Extra sticker in every pack, extra. So
yeah, and just to give you a sense of what we're talking about, these cards.
That's rookie.
Classic.
His rookie
Blue
card.
border.
I think I've seen like packs graded by PSA go by less than that, though. But
Yeah, this is weird.
No,
that
You see
seems
how much
high.
this card? Luke, $15,000.
No.
Graded 9.
I don't think so. I mean, I've seen. I don't know if PSA usually like SGC will grade the packs. Or
Oh
something like that. And they are not cheap unless they've gone down. Because I looked at them at one point and they're a couple $100 usually, if not more. Like we're talking maybe $500.
You've seen the price for this Luke card, right? Graded PSA, graded PS10.
Yeah, it's the number one card. So
Yeah.
when you start wrapping them and when kids would wrap rubber bands around them, this would be the card to take the brunt of all the
Fair point.
damage.
This is the only card that matters.
Oh, you're Han Solo. Well,
Did you give me this when it was like a $5 card, and now it's like a $500 card?
Not only did you get gum,
I got paid $5 for that when I got it.
You not only got gum in these packs, but you also got a sticker. So that led me looking and found that you can actually find some sticker sales and some sticker sets.
Oh, nice.
From back in the day, 1980. I went with the Empire ones for these. $120, $100 if you can get the whole sticker sets.
That's not bad.
That's series 1 and 2. There were 3 series of these things, though. What, 33 stickers thereabouts, I think, in each set, around about there. So this was the series 1 would have come with the red packs for Empire. And there's a Boba example. The series 2 were these blue packs. And here's another example with the Yoda. And then series 3 had the yellow packs with the green stickers. But yeah, you can get a whole set of these things. Yeah, $100 plus, apparently.
Nice.
I never talked about set is the sugar-free set from
Sugar-free
1978.
Is there a
The sugar-free gum?
Interesting. That's like a Canadian price variant.
True.
It was different cards, too.
Here's a single card sale for you guys. Darth Bane, signed by Mark Hamill.
One of one.
Hamill 1L.
He was the voice of
One of one. Yes, the voice of Darth Bane was Mark Hamill. So this 2016 top Star Wars Evolution card, Mark Hamill autograph, sold for 21 bids, just under $7,000.
That's actually still a good price because it's a one of one. He's the only person to have that card.
That's true.
Hey, JJ, I had to go look real quick, but you're right. PSA does grade those packs, but there's one on eBay of the one we're just looking at. They're asking $800 for it.
That's awesome, Wookie. That is awesome. How many do you have? That's so cool. It is the Wonder Red card that I was showing, yes.
And yeah, here we go, Darth Bane from
Samurai Darth Bane.
Cartoon.
Darth Bane.
Yep.
This Bane, not the Bane that looks apparently like Gore the God Butcher now, but
No, or the God
Samurai
Butcher.
Bane.
You mean?
Do I have any more cards? I don't know if I've got any more cards. That might be the only one. What do I got next? Oh, one more card. There's your Jar Jar card for you. I got a PSA graded.
Yes, I have a card for you.
No, the living
Yes,
set,
I'm
yeah.
happy
The
very
living
much.
set Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Only $70 for a PSA 10.
That's more than I thought.
Doc, Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar would be
Which
sweet.
one of these was going for? Is the Sabine Wren of this set was going for like really crazy money one time?
Yeah. Certain characters, but apparently Jar Jar is not one of those.
Was he under ordered? Maybe that's probably they only printed what was ordered, right?
You know what?
Yeah.
Is that how this works?
I'm gonna go on IG and hunt down for the biggest Jar Jar Binks collector, and follow him or follow her.
Good luck.
Is there such
You let us know how that goes, Dom.
You got it.
Keep us posted.
You got it.
I think I started getting into some weird stuff. Here you go, Jedi. I got a lunchbox. You mentioned lunchboxes. I did find a
I got
lunchbox
no thermos
this week.
That sucks.
Now, is that the one with the pictures on the side or just the stars on the side?
This particular one, I don't know if this has the pictures on the side. This is just one that it did come with no thermos. And it was just $100 for the metal. I tried to get a better picture, but it wasn't working right, so I got another picture of the same box, but I can't see the sides on it.
I can't remember which one came first. I have the one. It's behind
There's an
me
X-wing as well
with the pictures on the side, but I think the one that only has the picture of this on the front on one side and the X-wing on the other side, but all around it is just stars. I think that one's a lot more rare. I don't have it.
The image of this lunchbox always makes me laugh, just because like the land speeder's like so like small. It seems like in low to the ground. It's like the stormtroopers are giant.
Dark came first, yes.
Yeah, why does like C-3PO look like Chewie in there? He looks huge.
I have the thermos too.
Yeah, and that's why I also found this picture out there, so this way you can see what came with. There's the thermos that would have come with it, and apparently the little how to take care of it little piece of paper, how to clean it.
The Roughnecks.
This one's in pretty good shape.
Here we go.
Lucky to find it.
Oh, you got it?
You said
Awesome.
thermos too. Oh.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't look at the listing. It was the one that sold April 16th. So if you guys want to check eBay, you can find it on there.
That's cool.
So I found a lunchbox.
I love those things. That's what we were talking about art earlier, about who did the art for a lot of the packaging. I tried to find, I went through Google one time because I was really curious who did the artwork for these lunchboxes. I couldn't find it. So if anybody knows, let me know because I'm kind of curious about that.
What about the sheets? You want to know who? I don't know who did the art for the sheets, but you guys remember the sheets?
Yeah, sheets are dope.
I had those.
Only $90. I'm kind of surprised. I thought these would be more expensive than $85-$90 for the vintage.
Are they used?
Sheets. They look they're still factory sealed.
Oh, okay.
Factory seal.
I mean, take that for what it's worth. I don't know if they can reseal those things, but that's what they say.
You have to examine the plastic to see if it's the old plastic.
Here's the pattern, so you can get a
Like
better
they use from the VHS tapes.
If you lick it a couple times and you don't get cancer on your tongue.
Oh, I thought Steve was talking about Star Wars plastic sheets. I was like, oh, okay. Going down that road. All right.
Yeah, you'd never fake VHS tapes. No, we would ever fake plastic on those.
Hey, don't. We're not there yet. Just let me keep
have
going.
shower curtains.
Through my
I had the Star Wars shower curtains.
All right,
Here are the sheets. I actually don't. I did not have these sheets. I don't know about you guys, but I had the Empire sheets. Those are the ones I had.
I had those too.
I can't remember which ones I had.
I remember Empire. That's just the Hoth and all the snowy stuff. That's the ones I remember. But speaking of which, since you guys have talked about it, we do have a sealed VHS sale
of Ewoks. Yeah,
the Ewok Adventures. You know why? Because when I was looking, there really aren't that many interesting sales of VHS.
No, VHS is a pump and dump thing.
But kidding aside,
I swear to God, I was looking hard and like the sealed original movies and things like that. I'm like, oh, there's got to be some expensive interest. No, it was like, oh, $30 or it's $10.
This wasn't really for kids. The monsters scared the monsters that go after the Ewoks. The brother gets killed. So it's kind of not for kids. Pretty good.
Hold on, I'm gonna call my girl Juke to see what she thinks. Ewok Adventure. What a mark. Okay.
What I thought was interesting about this is this is the Ewok Adventures, but then I guess this is when they rebranded it later.
Yeah,
that it was going to be the Caravan of Courage.
No, there's
two.
Yeah, there's two. First off, there's two. There's two. Number two, the one you showed was the 1990 version, not the 1986 version.
Okay.
Number two,
Barrymore.
Number two, currently the first Night Sister from Dathomir. It's basically.
Oh, we're not talking about Battle of Endor. Like that's a separate one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the 1990s, the rebranding of Canver.
That's what I was. When I was looking into it, I was trying to research, trying to figure it out why this was the Ewok Adventure, and then the things I was saying that they eventually kind of started calling it Caravan of Courage because the next one I think is Battle for Endor or Battle
for Endor,
whatever. But be that as it may, still like $30 for a sealed.
Guys trying to run away with each other. Get out of here.
Speaking of new and sealed, how about $450 for a sealed R2D2 punching bag?
I had that too.
I love
Punch bag.
Dang, Dom's parents bought him everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you
these.
I had a Rocky
pictures
3
when
one.
I was a
I had a
kid.
Rocky Balboa punching bag. That's what
How old is Connor now? He's 18 years ago. I bought one of these from a thrift store for $8 in the box. And a kid ran down the hill 4 times. My godson ran down the hill 4 times at it as a 4-year-old and busted the shit out of it. $8 well spent.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. But this, if you factor in the shipping from the UK, this is over $500 because it was $55 to ship. A nice, and that box looks nice too.
Unless somebody in the UK bought it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, that's true. I guess that's true.
Those pants of that kid. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
the poor
Those
kid.
are awesome. And the turtleneck.
Yo, you have to see pictures of me when I was a kid. My mom used to dress me at a cardigan sweater. My hair, never got haircuts. You got to see.
Like
I'm with you, buddy.
Jack Nicklaus
I
golfing
had the
pants.
Beatles look for I don't know how long.
You know what? You ever think about the kids that are in these pictures? What they're doing now?
No.
Actually,
No.
yeah, I do.
The one kid's
I do.
probably dressed the same, wearing those same pants. He's just a lot older now.
I think we should get a separate interview show where we track down these kids.
Exactly. That'd be a good idea.
What are you up to now?
That is not a good idea. No.
Would
But
anybody know if we just put some random old guy on the show?
See, Eric's
Yeah,
on
little box,
Eric's on it
you
too.
know,
I think that kid
you
became
do
Jack
a
Nicklaus
punch
with those
bag.
pants.
Wouldn't be that old. This is 1977. The kid would only be like 50.
I think he's an MMA fighter now, isn't he? Because I mean, look at those. You know,
He's
I
old as
think,
fuck.
I think you imagine a Steve Horde and Dom show where they go and track down and stalk.
Maybe he's
yes,
Get that
yes,
pose
we
down.
got to do it.
maybe he was a former MMA fighter that became a professional wrestler now.
Yep, they're the covered
That's about the right age.
He's homeless now. He was in and out of foster homes.
It's like
We're doing that.
behind
Now
the
we're doing
music.
that segment. We are now doing that segment. All right. You guys are doing a
All right,
show.
moving on because I still got a couple more. Not too many more. Another inflatable. This is from our Phantom Menace time frame.
Like
The
that
Darth Maul
kid's
chair.
chilling on that thing.
That's a little creepy looking, but okay.
My roommate had this in college. He had this Darth
Oh, really?
Maul chair.
Did it float in the air like that?
No, but $45 ain't bad.
It's like, hey
Not
parents,
bad.
why don't you have your kids hugged by a Sith Lord?
Yeah, just sit right on
He's
his
like,
lap.
come-
Well,
Look at
sit
his
on his
face.
lap like Santa Claus.
Come sit on me.
But $45. Oh, here. Wait. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted.
That is, you fucking get out of here.
That better be a lightsaber.
Oh, I think I got a couple more things. Yeah, a couple more.
So,
How about some bubble bath / shampoo?
no.
I guess the bubble bath
Yeah, these are
bottle.
cool.
Wicked.
Yeah,
Look at it's only $10.
that's a good deal.
Looks
That
like
is a good
chocolate.
deal for this.
I don't know if it's the Easter like thing going on or, but
It looks like
I like how they
chocolate.
put a
yeah.
coin scale there.
Yeah, they did put a coin there for scale. But to give you an idea, here's what they would have looked like in the store. Here's a sealed little Ewok, and then you got a Yoda.
Yoda looks like he had a stroke.
Well,
Look at the face.
I'm waiting for
bubble
JJ to
bath.
tell us this. I'm waiting for JJ to tell us there's some sort of dangerous chemical in this thing.
Oh, there probably is, and I had these because I remember having like the Vader.
Ah,
I
Luke.
remember having the Vader.
I remember having Luke, Chewie, Vader.
I don't
I remember. I think I had these too.
didn't
I
have the
know I had
Jabba.
these.
Look, apparently it was a Jabba. Look at that. He's the tiniest one.
I've never seen the Java before.
Yo, listen,
It'd
I had
be
these.
really creepy if they had a slave Leia one. You know?
Look, if there was a bad chemical in the soap, I came out 100% fine. I think.
Yeah, we're not.
I
sure.
think that's debatable, Dom.
Your lack of hair disagrees, Dom. No.
I know.
Marvin's to read. It's the later versions of these, not these ones.
Oh, but I got one more.
Marv, if I had these, they would be a Jedi prize. That's for sure.
I got the last one, and this one is for Jedi.
Oh God.
Good Lord, what are we doing?
$500 for
The
the
tape
Jedi.
dispenser.
Wow.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's go.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst marketing ideas. It's like,
$500. Here, did you guys didn't get a good look. Here's a
He's like, yeah. Pull me. Pull my
As
finger.
the kids would say, that's a bit sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about $500, but I would.
He
Pay
got he got the slave layer
half
of
that.
soap. Yeah, next time.
I would probably pay half that for this. To be honest
Yeah,
with
this
you.
is
500 a little steep.
this is something. $500 though.
That's
So
pretty
this
cool,
is,
though.
a bit steep, but it's fantastic.
Just for the look on his face, I'd almost pay that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I'm saying, like-
priceless.
The face just completely sells it.
Yeah.
He's like, where? That's cool. This is cool.
$500. And that's all we got for this week. So until next time, we can do some more toys one of these days if you guys want to.
Pull it. It's protocol, baby. Oh, that's funny. All right. You guys want to do? What do you want to do? We gotta get into some pickups, I guess, and then we can do some. Steve, how much longer are you staying?
I'm staying. I'm good.
All right. Well, all right.
I don't think we're gonna be that super late tonight.
Yeah, everybody hurry up, take a break real quickly. Or no, let's do pickups, then we'll do a break. I'll show the video of the Sims guy and talk over it, so you guys can go grab a break if you need it. Dom, or no, Pete, go first.
Let
and
me
Dom.
just go because I only got the one. I'll just get it out of the way.
Thanks, Marv. We've got some
All
time,
right.
so we'll do more of
Only
it.
Star Wars book I think I got this week is I did get the 22, and I did get the Raza because cover because
awesome.
it's just awesome. Sorry for all the glare, still in the bag, but I dig it.
That's
And
really
like I
cool
said, I
cover.
think I paid a little
like
under ratio. I don't remember. I bought a few things.
Okay. All right. Dom, 3 things.
All right, cool. So I got this.
Oh, that's hold on. Let me put it down because it's cool. Yeah. I'll give you
So-
solo.
So a guy named Dominic from Cool Toys and Games reached out to me and said, "I want you to have this," and he actually got it, gave it to me for a good price. So it's 20 out of 20, and it's a autographed picture of Jeremy Bullock's face through the armor of Boba Fett.
Cool.
Really
I thought it
cool.
was Bruce Willis for a second.
I know it looks a little bit like it, but it's Jeremy Bullock.
Yeah.
But hey, if you look at the top,
That is
20 out of
cool.
20, right there.
Ooh, 20 out of 20.
I got that. And then last week when I went to Philly,
Astro, I saw you got
by
it too.
David Wong. I got
That's
some
cool. Some
really
OE.
cool prints that he autographed for me.
Nice.
There's actually a couple more in here too. Hold on one second, and that's it. And then you can go on to the next.
Oh,
thing.
Tom found a loophole.
this counts as
No,
one.
no, loopholes. Turn it over on the other
one
side.
pickup.
So I got that one too. Another Calvin and Hobbes.
I like how many times.
They're cool.
And then that's it. Yeah.
And then we
Just
saw the
three
other
of
two. Yeah, okay.
I like that.
Don't bend them up.
Same artist did all those, Dom?
Yeah. David
Steve, is
Wong.
there-
Look him up. He's on IG. Good artwork. And I also got a big canvas Boba Fett that I bought.
Show that to me.
That's for another time.
Steve, Sticks wants to know if you took your nap today.
No, I somehow I'm making it with that one.
Of course. I told you guys to all grab it when I was doing the preview thing because I thought it was cool. Of course I
Dude,
grabbed
I got my nap in the car ride home from my in-laws. I was out.
it. Steve, is there anything cool in this package?
I don't remember.
I don't know what's in it either. All
I
right,
think
Dom, you got one more or no?
Should be the third
Okay,
one.
just for Easter. The night
Oh, yeah.
Jackson cover.
Jackson variant.
Ah,
Sweet. Somebody act. Let's see what the man at my
Yeah,
bargain
I don't
comics.
like that. I mean, I don't like that Jackson. I don't. Yeah. Who
Well,
did
the
that?
guy who did this also did a really cool the Panther and a from GI Joe
Oh, okay.
and a really cool Soundwave and Megatron.
Nah, these books suck, man.
Yeah,
Hold
They're
on.
terrible.
yeah.
Yeah, these ones aren't good. No.
Especially when you
Oh,
only
yeah,
have
that's-
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you only got one copy of those, I don't know if you've only got one copy of those.
So you got 15 copies? No, I never
We
got
know
one.
no, because you know what we did was we, unlike other people, we went out there and told everybody about it. There's a couple more in there, but we went and told everybody because we don't just buy 1,000 copies. We leave some for people behind us, and luckily, some people that were in the chats and stuff got some. So you could thank me, but you could really thank Steve because I couldn't get off. I was in the middle of driving, I couldn't order them, so I said, "Hey, You mind ordering a couple? Don't take them all, then we'll let some people from the show grab some.
I can't afford to buy 1,000 copies, or I might.
You know what's funny? I have none of those.
Just being honest.
Well, you could have got it.
I'm with you, buddy.
I know I could.
What? We're just blessed to get.
I could, I might.
Yeah, we
right,
start hitting 2 to 3 copies. My wallet is going, are you sure?
They were like $8 copy. We could have really taken advantage of that.
Weren't they originally 10 when they first released them?
Yes, they were.
Yeah, and then everybody freaked out. I said, "Don't worry, they're gonna have a sale on them like they normally do." And Dom's like, "No, they won't." And then guess what happened? Rumors were right. They had a sale because it's not
Well,
rumors.
they found a box in a warehouse.
Yeah, all of a sudden they found a box. IDW finds lots of boxes. I actually don't think that's it. I think there's more coming. By the way, I wouldn't be surprised if we get one last.
DK's telling you to stop hoarding.
I wasn't even guys.
He just got them.
If you guys didn't get it, like, no offense, but we did send a thing out there to a lot of you. So for those people that didn't get it, I hear you.
I didn't get it.
I got it originally. I didn't get it the second time around. It was sold out by the time I hopped on.
I didn't get any the first time.
About it, and I'll send you one, JJ, and then I'm selling some because
I think I actually still have one I bought the first time around.
Okay, and sell that one.
Maybe we should start doing one of those Patreon things, and then people can get this insider info.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm going to put the big story here is I was waiting for that to come in because I am actually compliments of My Bargain Comics, and I'll throw a. Did you send a card with that? You got to send me a card. We're going to put it's being put in from Steve. It's being donated into the subscription box that we're sending away. So some lucky viewer will be getting one of those, as a matter of fact, because
subscription, the prize.
The prize. I love hoarding, but we like to give away free stuff too. I know nobody got any. All right. Speaking of, we're gonna give a little sag here before we get into it. After this, we are going to do all we have left is trivia and Mad Libs. So we will do Mad Libs after this. But I want to get into this because I haven't done this thing. I didn't edit this, but I'm going to do the video where we get to see Kim. He does have a Kickstarter going off. Make sure you're checking his Kickstarter. This is the guy who pretty much shot all the artwork. We kind of mentioned it earlier on the toys. He is the funniest. If you can actually go see him at a show and he does his little pitch, it's one of the funniest things because he doesn't actually. Did you mute me?
Oh, I turned the volume down all the way. I was just trying to turn it down a little bit because your volume dropped.
Yeah,
in relation.
He doesn't actually. He just does a PowerPoint and kind of talks about stuff, but tells funny stories. He actually kind of lucked into the job because his boss didn't know how to do it that well and didn't really care and thought it wasn't a big deal. And then he did some of the iconic poses, and he actually did a lot of the pictures all the way going through, up almost into present day. So a lot of the stuff he showed you the behind the scenes for it. I know some people thought it was lame, but everybody I saw that they're like, oh, that's who we're bringing in as the guy who shot it. But his books are great, and the ones he gives you cones, yeah. But when you get his exclusives for his Kickstarter, like the books that he has now, they sell pretty well because he doesn't make reprints of them.
You probably didn't ask him, but I almost wonder what his thoughts would be, and he probably has no idea what you'd be talking about. But like all the people like on Instagram and stuff that like take the diorama shots or with action figures and stuff.
He loves it. He actually loves it because
he does
did.
it. Oh.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
Because that's what he did pretty much. So he thinks
that's what I'm saying. Like he's like the forerunner for all that.
At what point does that unlock? So he'll tell you about the virtual quest, right? And it's going to come. What's all the perks that are coming with it? When's it going to?
We have. Let's see. I know we've got the coin.
Yep.
And the poster. Mm-hmm. And only if if we can get that high figure, which I know it's high.
What is the figure?
The film. We've got the figure. It's not a figure. It's literally. We want to do a slip cover.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I mean. Yeah. So what's that perk? What at what point does that unlock?
That's the last thing. That's the 150,000.
150,000. Okay, cool.
And I'm
a lot of these
because I've been in talks with some design people to actually do that, create that design for this slip cover because I want it to encompass all the books. Mm. So if they've got just 2 books, then that's all they have. And then if they say, well, I can get the 3rd one or the 4th one, then they can expand everything out.
Right.
It'll expand.
Sure.
Then I got to find somebody that can actually.
So his books too, the breakdown of every series that he has, they break down each toy and like the added figure. If you look at the left corner, you can actually see how they have the prototype Rocketfile Boba. Then he'll go next to it and do the original one. Definitely check him out on the Kickstarter. Now, one is already sold out. You can't get one anymore, even if you want
At
to.
this point in time, and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
if 4 is successful, then we're going to go turn around and we're going to do early next year or later this year. It all depends. A reissue of Volume 1 as a hardbound, but we're going to try to expand it.
And Volume 1 covers what mainly? Like what's in Volume?
A New Hope.
Just A New Hope.
But see, not all the images are in there.
Yeah.
Just a selected
Because I remember you talking too about like you didn't get into the micro toys and stuff like that till later too.
That's the ESP. That's the ESP.
ESP stuff. Yeah, so he covers everything from micro toys down. So 1, 2 are already sold out. 4 is coming up. I think he's got a couple of 3s left.
I like how he knows how like crowdfunding works. Maybe if Hasbro still hired him, they could actually save that Rancor project.
No, dude, like, this is the other thing. His jacket, and maybe I'll just clip this out and play it as a little. Maybe I'll have Pete just put it up so you guys can listen to the whole thing at one point. We'll just have it as a little neat. But like, his jacket, those are the original patches too, because he's
all patched up.
Yeah, I wanted to steal. I actually never wanted to hit an old man in the back of the head and steal his coat. As much
Redwood original.
All right. He's a really cool guy though. I did not question about his taxes. No.
Can you get 2 or no on your website? Is 2 still out?
2, 3 are on the website.
2, 3 are still on the website, and then 4 is going. And then 4 is going to encompass what?
It's Power of the Force 2 and what I have done up to 1.
Okay, nice. Episode 1, cool. All right, and you do ship internationally? Yes.
We ship internationally. It's The Man Who Shot Skywalker. That's the name of his website. Please go there, check it out, at least look at it. There's really cool stuff. There's really cool stuff in the books. I didn't actually tape his speech because it was kind of random when you came out originally. You're like, dude, this guy's got like old school like deck PowerPoint that isn't like. It was very interesting how his thing started off. So you didn't think it was going to be as good, and then halfway through it, you're like, wow, this is really exceptional. It's too late to tape it. So,
I see. You weren't planning ahead.
Yeah, I was not. Well, I was. I had the camera ready, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Wait, so can somebody come up here and click the mouse so that these? And how do you work PowerPoint?" When he asked that, I was like, "Well, maybe this isn't something I should be taping. Let's see what it was." But by the time it was done, I was like, "Damn, dude, I wish I would have taped it." Because
how do you work the overhead projector?
Absolutely, that's what he's doing. But then he got up, and so he got up, is like, "Click it," and he goes, and he is great. He would do like these the Hoth diorama. Like, it's so cool how he showed you how he did it. He built it, what he used. He told you all the materials. His books are great. I don't know how many. Like, cool. I grew up with the Barner books where you'd get them and Antique Toys would be in there and you just go through and see the price and they give you all the pictures. And it's very similar to that type of thing. So if you like that type of stuff, especially if you like Star Wars toys or Star Wars collector, these things are great to buy. It's not actually that expensive to get the books either. So
that's kind of cool.
He did on the 4th one already. Dang.
You know, Margo, if you got the link, we'll link it in the video below so people can go check it out in case
PowerPoint
they don't
is
want to
the
search
best.
It out.
So yeah, it was somebody crank the projector up. All right, so let's do what we brought Steve here for.
Well, I do have a pickup first.
Okay, go ahead.
Pickup. Well, I was on my way to my basement restroom down here, and I just happened to remember I had this from like when my kids were younger, and I wanted to show them Star Wars, and it's the DVD. It's the three movie set. It's 6 discs. And I think the really cool thing that makes people really want it is when you remove the slipcase. Look at that.
Awesome.
Look, the same image on the Blu-ray cover and on the slipcase, the cardboard slipcase. I think that's going to be the big new thing.
That's fantastic. You know what?
Yeah.
They don't have pressing for DVDs and VHSs, but you know what? I can hook you up with a good reseal guy who can reseal the plastic packagking for you.
Right.
Then, you know,
it's got to have that good like early 2000s, the early 2000s plastic.
Steve, did somebody tell you? I think you messed it up. This is Tales from the Dark Side.
Oh,
not the Dark Side. Yeah, sorry, dude. Yeah, my bad.
Oops.
All right, here we go. Next up, let's do some ad libs. Steve, are you ready to start ad libs?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. And I know some of you know what nouns are and everything else, but we're going to have Steve tell us what we need. Then we're going to have Pete explain as an example what type of word.
And hopefully I have everything set up here. I think I got
still here and did this on the tax show. Something about getting thrown around by your taint happened. I don't know.
That was the one. The one that was glorious. bit of
Yeah.
circumstance.
Okay.
Okay.
So we
right.
need a noun.
Okay, a noun.
Oh, we're gonna need a noun, guys.
Give an example, Pete.
Oh, a noun. Let's just say the nouns. A thing, an object, just a noun, a thing, just something we can put into our story. It could be from the chat, or it could be now that it was different with just the three of us.
We can have
Now we got a
chat
bunch of extras
participation.
here, like JJ, Dom, Jedi. You guys can hop in and give us suggestions too if you want.
Hey, Pete, I think it would help if maybe you sang the song from Schoolhouse Rock that tells us.
I don't remember the song,
Lightsaber.
Looking down
BK's got
unfortunately.
lightsaber.
So no
Metachlorians. All right, what else we got?
boat.
What did James?
Okay,
James
boat. It's better when things don't make sense a lot of times.
a
So,
rock, a boat.
okay, boat. We'll go with boat. So now we need
Anthem. That's kind of funny. All right, go ahead.
we need a large number.
A large number.
Well, I only have the word number, but give us a large number.
Right.
100,000.
3022. I don't know.
3,000.
9009 upside down.
All right.
I don't know why
Then
it
we
popped
need
in my head.
another noun.
Gotta go back for another noun, another
Toilet.
thing, another
Toilet.
object.
Okay.
Back a tank. Oh, the number 69696969 has hit for Joe. 479 6000.
All right. Then we need
That's
an
more of a place,
adjective.
Kessel.
An adjective describes something. Like
Give the chat a little bit of time, guys.
yeah, like
There we go.
like
Adjective.
DVDs and VHS are worthless.
Mm.
Worthless is an adjective.
Worthless. The adjective is worthless.
Adjective. That's a good adjective
Describer.
for it.
Yeah, not describer. Shoes. Oh my gosh, this is what we're doing.
No, shoes is a noun. That's plural noun.
Rancid.
An adjective.
Rancid.
There you go. Like something, a
Rancid is
descriptive
good.
word.
Okay.
A descriptive word for said noun.
Mossy. Mossy's good. Rancid, mossy. Those are good. Here we go.
We got mossy. Okay, mossy. I need a couple.
Meaty.
Meaty. Okay, meaty. I'll use that one too.
So mean.
Now I need an adjective that's a color.
Okay, we need an
What
adjective.
color
I'll
should
leave
we
adjective up, but we need a color-focused adjective, guys.
Teal.
Teal. Okay.
Maybe. Let's see. We'll see. Hold on. Let's get the
Well,
chat.
okay, yeah.
Sweaty. I know. Well, again, remember they're behind, so sweaty is not.
Yeah,
necessarily the colors
we'll
suggested.
go, keep writing them in though, because we'll go back when we need another
Right,
adjective.
right.
We'll swing back
Yeah,
through the chat. All right, so
No
it's a
one knows
color.
what an adjective
purple.
is. Okay, there we go.
Chartreuse. I like
Chartreuse. I like chartreuse.
Yes. Chartreuse.
Light purple. Plaid. I like it.
Okay.
James. We got
Let's see.
Fart.
you just keep going fart.
Fart. Do I have?
Bob.
I do have a noun coming up. Okay. A verb
And a
ending in
verb.
ing.
A verb
Oh,
ending.
I do
in
have
ing.
that. I did write that down here. Verb.
Leftover
ending-
has farting.
Where is it? There it is. Verb ending in ing. Oh, you know what I wanted to do though, just to make it a little more
Swinging. I
clear.
don't know.
I
Flipping.
wanted like that. There you go. So this guy
Oh, look at that.
nicely and clearly. That's what I wanted to do before we started this segment.
Ooh. I like bitching. Who had bitching? Oh, Lauren
Throbbing.
Brooklyn,
James
yeah.
Carter has throbbing.
Ooh, throbbing's not bad too. Though.
Throbbing. Might
Oh,
be
you
good.
know what? I have
Dripping.
Okay, wait a minute. I like throbbing too. We'll use that as
Dripping.
well.
Flogging. Farting, of course. Leftover had farting. I knew he was going to have farting. I said if you were.
Flogging, dribbling. Okay.
We got farting.
Okay.
All right, we'll finally use farting. Okay.
Aching, parting. Oh, aching.
Okay, I think we've got all
Knifing? Knifing.
okay, how about just a simple okay. How about a
Knifing.
simple verb?
Simple
A simple
verb?
verb. Just give us a verb.
Well, we can go back to a verb list. Let's see if there's any good ones we didn't use in the
One.
verb list.
Putrid.
Putrid. Oh, that's
Purple
funny.
plaid. Sweaty. Well, now gotta go a little bit further.
Frosty, rancid.
No,
No.
no, I don't think we got any good verbs.
Leak. Leak.
All right.
Punch.
Punch.
Run.
Leak.
Leak,
Run.
leak is good. All right,
Squat.
noun.
Fight.
Just a noun.
Marsupial.
Marsupial. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Dom. All right. Adjective.
Going back through the edges.
Another descriptive word, guys. And we have some we can pull from.
Let's see where they were back here. Meaty, sweaty,
I think I used both.
Belly.
Mossy.
mossy,
Mo-
dripping. Okay, let's go. Give us some
Putrid.
more.
Putrid
Swamp
is-
ass. Swamp ass.
Swamp ass.
Swampathy. I think
Swamp ass.
is
I
the
think we
one.
have to use.
Swamp ass. We have to use Friar Dank.
Okay. A proper noun. A place.
Hmm.
So
I don't think I have proper.
Baltimore, Detroit, Michigan.
Moss Isley. I don't know.
There was somebody up here who had something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what they got at the bottom. Let's see what they're doing.
Fetid?
Fetid?
I see rouge. Should we? Should we use the Moulin Rouge?
Yeah,
I
Moulin
think they were
Rouge.
going for color with that one, probably.
It's fine, but we were adding it in Moulin
Yeah,
Rouge.
we're doing Moulin Rouge. Okay.
There you go, bah.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember, we want it to be
okay, and then
odd.
we've got some
You're giving
ver-
Star
Oh,
Wars
we did it at
places,
Comic-Con,
it's gonna fit
actually.
the story.
Oh, Moulin Rouge. If we're doing another one, we're doing Comic-Con. That'd be fine.
Oh, okay. Comic Con. Okay, Comic Con is a noun.
Apparently,
then we-
paint is a place, according to AOA.
Taint is the play.
All right, we've only got 2 verbs, a noun, and an adjective left.
Hey, happy Easter, Patrick. What do we
I don't
need?
need to hear about Rob Van Dam's.
Wait, what do we need again? I'm sorry. Yeah.
We needed a verb, right? Heard verb.
Okay, verb.
We need a verb and what? 2 nouns?
Squatting.
Yeah. 2 verbs and 1 noun.
Or 2
Squatting.
verbs, and we will need a noun. So we can pull from this last grouping what you guys give us. So we need 2 verbs. And a
Elephant
noun.
trunk or a noun. I don't know.
All right, we got verb, ram.
Ram. We got a couple of ram. Well, I got 1 ram and 1 ran.
We'll use
What
that
about
ram.
Underboob.
Squatting.
I don't know if underboob it would consist of.
I like that inflate from Joe's Doolin.
Is that
Yeah,
a
okay,
inflate. All right, there we
All
go.
right, so then we just need a
Steak.
noun and an adjective.
Flank steak.
Flank steak. That's awesome.
Guys are better
Right
than this
now.
player.
Sizzle, simmer, and
Well, the sizzle could go with a
Adjective.
flank steak.
Adjective should sizzling. Isn't sizzling an adjective?
Oh, we need an adjective.
as a chip.
Oh, I don't think I told the guys to give us an adjective. I think I said 2 verbs and a noun.
Yeah, we had an adjective.
need an
a while
adjective.
back.
What do we have in the adjective a while back?
We were trying to make swamp assy an adjective.
We did use swamp ass. Yeah.
What tomb is empty? Oh, flaccid.
Flaccid. Okay. All right.
Flash bag. Where you BK? Re-put that in our next one. We're doing 2 of these. So I
Okay,
want
here we go.
later.
All right. This one is called Mossy. Or sorry, no. What am I talking about? This one is called Master Jedi Yoda.
Okay.
Yoda is a Jedi boat who trained Jedi for 322 years about how to use the toilet. He is known for his mossy size, chartreuse skin, and meaty way of bitching words. In the movie Star Wars, A Sweaty Hope, Luke Skywalker leaks Yoda after throbbing his fart into a marsupial on a swamp-ass planet called Moulin Rouge.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yoda inflates Luke to become a Jedi flank steak. Yoda remains a Comic-Con to Luke, farting him to use the Force to ram Flaccid Vader and the Empire.
Oh my god, that sounded dirty.
It really did. It really
Ram
did.
Flaccid Vader.
Ram Vader in the Flaccid Empire.
Yeah, the
So,
tomb's empty for another year there,
That,
Patrick.
that was good. A swamp-ass planet.
Swamp ass planet. That's kind of funny.
That's
It worked
perfect,
out well.
yeah.
All right, Pete, you're up next, and
All
Pete is going to be a different one. Pete's topic is going to be
Well, which one? Well, I got
Power-
different
Power of
options,
the
but I
Force?
do have my. Our first one in the book is the power of the Force, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Patrick says everything Steve just said is better than the last Jedi.
Power of the Force will be our first one.
Okay, power of the Force.
All right. So the first thing we will need is an adjective.
Back to adjective. Wait, did we have
If you got a good old one, I'll leave it to you. You're gonna have
whatever?
to
What was
collect
the
it.
one I said I wanted?
Joe's Doolin had yeasty.
You wanted flesh
Yeasty,
bag, but that's a noun.
Squatting.
Yeah, for now. Yeasty's
Squatting?
good. I like
Yeasty?
yeasty.
You know, yeah, I can put
Yeasty.
yeasty in.
And then make sure we're using flesh bag when we get a shot at it.
Well, we have a plural noun is next. So do you want to put flesh bags?
Flesh bags, yes, flesh bags. Okay.
All right, I can
done.
put flesh bags here. Then I need another. After that one, I do need another noun. So while I
Okay.
write in flesh bags,
Okay, another noun. Let's go, guys. Musty. Oh no. No.
well, they're going with the adjective because we started with
that's
that.
good.
Remember,
That'd
they're a
be-
little
that's good,
behind.
'cause we'll have more adjectives for later. Yep.
Tentacles. Now.
Tentacles?
Tentacles.
You
Boring.
can do tentacles. What the hell?
Boring.
Adjective. Oh, well, since they were giving you adjectives, we do need an adjective.
Okay.
Hentai.
What? Hentai? Okay.
So
Hentai.
Is that an adjective? Well,
That's an adjective.
you know what? This actually fits. I'm putting it because that will
Okay.
fit. A
Boiled
part-
egg.
all right.
Boiled egg.
Try to keep this one clean as best as you can. We need a part of the body.
That led us to taint last time, so
That
we
led
won't be
us to
using
taint
taint
last
again. Guys, come up with a new version.
Pectoral.
No. Come up with something good, guys.
Give the chat some time because I know they'll probably have a lot of suggestions. for this
Turgid
one.
mean. That would be funny if they did say turd cutter.
And while we're waiting for
With
them
our
to do
viewers,
that
if
one,
nobody says sphincter, I'm going to be disappointed.
we
Yeah, I
will
was
also
thinking-
need an adjective. So I'll put
turd
two
cutter
out.
would have been a good one. Elbow, fungal toe. What the hell is a fungal?
On this toe.
Oh, fungal toe.
Okay, put fungal, that is the body part. Put in fungal toe.
All right.
Oh,
All right,
teat.
I'll put
Or
fungal
teat.
toe.
James had teat there. That was also good. Oh, we'll
Gooch.
try that again.
You sure you don't want to switch to the gooch?
No. Yeah,
What
put
is it?
gooch. Yeah,
Put gooch, put gooch.
there, put gooch in there,
Oh,
put
I
gooch
got to
in there.
erase. The good thing I used a pencil. I figured I would think ahead and use a pencil. Well, we do need an adjective. That would be the next thing we're going to need.
For adjective, he put
Wizard.
wizard. Yeah, let's do that. Let's calm it down for a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
And we are going to need a plural noun next.
VHS tapes.
Wait, did you say wizard?
Wizard, yes.
All right. And now VHS tapes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next up.
We need another part of the body.
Okay, we're going back now. Now we're using fungal toe.
Okay. Well, now we'll use fungal toe.
Mhm.
All right. Now we'll use fungal toe.
Mhm.
Fungal toe. And I need another adjective.
Mhm.
And while you guys are thinking of the adjective, you can also give me an adverb, which is a descriptive word for a verb, like quickly, like
Can
running quickly.
Dingleberries fit in there?
Oh.
So we need these two.
Wiener. No, we're not
Crusty?
putting wiener.
You got a crusty.
Crusty. That's good. That's always
All right.
good.
That's good for the adjective. Now I also need an adverb.
Smoothly.
Swimmingly.
Mightily is something
All right.
they're having there.
What are we going with?
Mightily.
Mightily.
That's good.
All right.
I think it'll fit.
Mightily. Only 3 left. We need a noun. Where's my banner so I can give you guys the noun? And we're going to need a plural body part.
Crouching low.
Crotches.
Crotches.
Dingleberries.
All right. Well, I'll put the crotches in
Dingleberries
while you
is
guys
funny.
find the noun as well as another adverb, and then we're finished.
Auspiciously. Well, that's a little bit swampier. How does that work? Baked goods, Funko Pops. What are we getting here? Nipple. That would be a great part, body part nipple.
Nipples. No, we can't do it. We don't need the nipples now because we already got crotches.
No, we got that. Muppet. Muppet's a good one.
All right.
What do we need
Muppet,
Muppet
that would be our noun. So we need an
Yeah.
adverb, and we're done. An adverb. How describing a verb, like something.
We can go back and find out what they had.
I don't know if we got many adverbs. I see gonads, but that's not going to be
Douchey.
helpful. Tenderly.
Douchey.
Douchey? Can you do things douchey?
Brutally. That's a good one.
There's an old channel I used to be on. They used to do douchey shit all the time.
Well, what are we going to use? Janky?
Rug
We got
munching?
brutally. We got janky. And Zaggy just
douchey.
won't let
Douchey
farting
it
go.
is. It's either douchey or jakey. Which one are we doing?
I'll use douchey, I guess.
Douchely. Douchey Lee. Douchey Lee?
Douchely. You know what? I'm going to put douchely because I like how that sounds. Douchely.
You are so douchely.
All right. That is everything. We have our story.
All right. This is the Easter special. We are doing 2 for 2. Thanks to our friend at My Bargain Comics, Steve Horn. Do you have anything to plug, Steve? Are you doing a whatnot? Or
Nerd Libs.
No, I'm good for now. I'm good for plugs. I don't need any plugs right now. Thank you.
MyBargainComics.com. Plug.
There you go.
He's going to be selling DVDs and VHSs. Plug. Papers. He's been saving up all his cigarette cellophane so that he can rewrap DVDs in them.
All right. Our story is The Power of the Force. The Force is a mystical, yeasty power. As Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi once said, the Force is an energy field created by all living flesh bags that surrounds us, penetrates us, and binds the tentacles together. Using the power of the Force, a Jedi can do many hentai things.
I bet they can.
Like using the Force to exercise gooch control over wizard-minded VHS tapes.
I don't know what a gooch. Somebody explain that to me. What's
I
a
don't know
gooch?
it either.
A Jedi can also use the Force to move objects with his or her fungal toe. It doesn't matter how crusty these objects are. It only matters how mightily the Jedi believes in the Force. Most importantly, the Force teaches a Jedi to rely on his or her feelings. As Obi-Wan Kenobi told his student Luke Muppet. Luke Muppet Walker. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was a little dasher. Luke Muppet Walker. Your crotches can deceive you. Don't trust them. Instead, a Jedi should douchely trust in the Force.
That's a good one. That's a winner. Racket. All right. Now, so Jedi can get back to the sanity of not.
We got plenty more in the book.
What is Gucci? What's Gucci, by the way? Whoever put out that word. Gucci. It's funny as shit.
It's
whatever.
Just another taint.
Oh, it's not for taint. All right. Wise words. We got it. Muppet Walker. Very good.
I probably just should have tried to do a whole Alec Guinness impersonation through the whole thing.
You were channeling him, Pete. That was
I was
impressive.
trying for a minute there, and then I kind of let it go, and then I tried to
Oh,
bring it
yeah.
back.
Let me tell you guys, I know it's Steve Horn's baby, but you guys really, the chat really made that one. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, because it's engaging. It was a great idea.
I still think Vader getting rammed in his flaccid empire was
Fair. That's a fair assessment, Jedi.
Oh, it's taint. It's the same thing as a taint, I guess. Okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
See,
So we got
you
43.
learn something every day.
All right. Do we all know?
I
Let's
did.
try to give away some bath soaps, and not the type that some people inhale from West Virginia, but the ones that you can actually the old
bath salts.
Oh, bath salts.
Yeah, that's bath salts, not the soaps.
Yeah. Let's give away some bath soaps. Here we go. Jedi, are we ready for trivia?
You know
Yeah,
what? We're
I got
doing
no
this.
bath soaps or salts, but yeah, I'm ready.
What's the
I forgot to do it for the other thing.
Hey, we're really using all those credits, aren't
I'm telling you, I got them, so I'm going to use them.
we? I don't. What is Astro saying here? I don't know. Half
I
smile.
don't know, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
I forgot to use the Nerd Libs one when we did the
All right,
Nerd
hey,
Libs
whoa,
thing.
bath salts. So after James Buck's bath salts, put in the ones. Let's go. If you want
Oh,
to
yes, we
play,
need to know who
put in
wants
the
to do it.
ones. Remember,
All right,
it's
while they're
so
putting
hard.
in the ones, I'll explain the rules.
The
real
rules is
quick.
everybody wins pretty much, or it's whoever
Yeah.
gets chosen.
So the rules is you're gonna win, but when Pete throws up the slides, you're gonna pick a number. The number will transcribe to a question, and then you'll answer the question. And believe me, you will answer the question correctly sooner or later.
We will try to guide you.
And then you're gonna win a prize, and then we might make a deal.
Ooh, we got a lot of people
That's
in
it.
here.
It's pretty simple.
We will try to ram the flaccid answer right at you.
Yeah, I hope
So
you
I
guys
don't know
are
who's eligible or not, because we didn't do this last week. So I'm going to
It's
say
been a while. It's actually been a few weeks, I think, since we've done one.
Yeah, I think the only people I'm just going to take a swag at it. So if you think you're eligible and I say your name, you're not eligible. So Comic Oven, Paul, Merck, Mark, Slack, and AOA, you are not eligible.
Everybody else is eligible. Okay.
Everybody else is
All right.
eligible.
Mark Slack. All right. No,
I
he
still got to
the
make a wheel for this.
yet. That was kind of cool.
I did get it. Yeah, I did get it. I didn't do a video on it because there's really no Star Wars in that package, but I did get it. Yes, thank you.
Hot
And it
Jovi's
is
out of
as,
this world. He's 100% Star Wars related.
Yeah.
Shoot from the gooch. All right.
Huge.
You guys ready? Is that everybody? All right, here we go. Tell me when. We really got to do a better job of this.
Yes, we do. And stop.
Well, I don't know if he wants to do it.
Dusty. All right. Dusty's going to get it. Dusty's not even going to need any help. Dusty knows more about Star Wars, and he's forgotten more about Star Wars than I ever knew. So
He's like Enzo from Lethal Weapon and Torture.
All right, let's pull up the questions, Pete.
I think
Sorry.
I think the trivia should just at some point be like the guessing the deep cut takes that Pete takes.
well, there is a little bit of a zinger in this, and because Dusty is my cousin, if he gets the zinger, I'm going to feel terrible. But there is a bit of a zinger.
Rigged.
It could be out there.
Daddy, have you ever won anything on this show?
Yeah, he has.
Ever won? Has he?
He won Jedi's trivia once, I thought, didn't he?
Oh, nice.
Am I crazy about that?
Yeah, Zaggy did win. Yep.
Oh, really?
All
Sure,
right.
all the-
So
And
Dusty
yeah,
give us the
Enzo
number.
has forgotten more about
1 through
delivering
6.
pain than you or I will ever know. But anyway, pick your number, Dusty.
It is T. Jones. It's 100% rigged.
Let it slip, said cousin.
And I already have Dusty's address, so. we
Oh,
can
I
just
don't.
skip
Yeah,
that.
I don't even think.
Stalker.
Has Dusty won anything on this before? Probably
I don't
not.
think so.
No, he hasn't. He's entered several times, but he's never won. Never been chosen.
Dustin, a little late, my man. Sorry.
Come on, Dusty. Dusty says number one.
Okay,
Number one
it
with a
is.
bullet.
No one ever picks number one.
I know.
He knows the game. It might be rigged. We're not actually going to help him.
Who said, until this battle station is fully operational, we are vulnerable? Was it Tarkin, General Vanel, General Tag, or Admiral Motti? Was
Fully
it
operational.
Tarkin, Vanel, Tag, or Motti? Who said, until this battle station is fully operational, we
Yeah.
are vulnerable?
It's C, right?
We got a couple of C's and we got a
Heck.
D.
It's E. I thought it was either T or A, or C or A. Sorry, T or D.
Well, it
I
wasn't
was hoping
Tarkin.
he'd pick the question right below it. Just
See.
show question 3. I put that in there for Marco. It was actually a question, though.
Oh, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
Well,
Get outta here.
is that for Marco or is that for JJ?
Yeah, I still know who it is, but it's one of those people. JJ
Marco
loves
gets
it.
annoyed whenever we say
Yeah,
her
because
name.
whenever you say, "Oh, her name," then JJ says, "That's why we reviewed the book without him." So then JJ says, "You know who played it?" And
So
that's
wow, Dusty is saying maybe C. I can't believe Dusty is like not 100% positive. So are you going
think
with
it's
C, Dusty?
Oh, we didn't check
See,
it out. I
General Tag.
I know he's answering the other question.
Oh, was he answering the other question? Oh,
I don't know.
my
He's
bad.
like, here, Nigel.
He's actually-
That's again his Baz dad jokes.
All right, Dusty, give us a final
Yeah.
answer. Confirm your answers. Is
D.
it A, B, C, or D?
Also C. Did you put
Sure,
all
C.
the are the answers C in this game?
I chose whatever. I did not change
No.
the answers from the,
C, he
from the
said.
cards.
But it looks
C.
like a lot of them were this round.
Well,
2
go
for
to
2
the
C.
next slide, and we'll see if they were all C. I don't think they were. Several.
Not
were.
my
all.
God.
but There were a few.
Or
Actually, yeah, all of them
I'm
except for
up
one.
to
Wow.
C. Good job. It is rigged. I call shenanigans.
No, look, this one was B.
I went with what was on the card. I can show you
Who
the
is B?
card.
2 is B.
Two was
Okay,
B.
shenanigans. Shenanigans. All right.
Okay, so this none of this was planned, but yeah, I'm still trying to give these away, Dusty. No, you won these. These are yours.
Oh, we don't want to deal yet.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's put them up there.
There you go. Well, not me. We want
I'm still
Outta
throwing
here.
these up there.
I'm
if
trying.
anybody wants
There you
them, we got the Millennium Falcon 3D metal, and what was this other one, JJ?
Read it.
Gundam.
I don't know. I can't see it.
Wait, did we give away the
The one
soap
you had-
container
Gundam?
things?
Oh yeah, that's a Gundam.
Did we give away the
Sorry.
soap things?
No, I'm just not putting them up this week. No one wants them. So.
Screw you guys. They're punished. They can't have them.
This is the week to do it.
What do you
Okay,
want,
we're not-
Dusty? You going to keep these, or are you going to deal?
I got to imagine he'll probably do it.
Deal.
I think the Gundam is going to scare him away.
All right, 1, 2, or 3. Are you dealing, Dusty? If you're dealing, also call it 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
He says, let's make a deal. Call it 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, we got it. Deal. Yeah. There's a 10 second delay. 1, 2, or 3. We know.
Well,
Thank
where's
you.
We know sticks. You
No,
got
it
it.
wouldn't deal means he keeps it, right? Otherwise,
Wait,
he'd be
No,
gambling.
deal means he wants to make a deal.
Oh,
Let's make it
No.
I think JJ's thinking a
Said one.
handshake. Deal. Number 2. Oh, Bob's
No,
Bob.
1. He's going with 1 again.
Dusty
Bob
says 1.
No, Bob said 2. It's number
No,
1.
he said 1.
I see Dusty said
Dusty
one.
said 1.
All right. I have no idea, but
See what he got.
oh boy, I'm gonna feel terrible.
I don't think you should feel
Du-
terrible.
I stay with Dusty when I go visit Texas, so I may not have.
Not anymore, you don't.
Not if you give him some Star Trek collectible.
Give it to him. Zizor's right there behind you. I see Zizor.
Jedi decided.
Oh, he's there. Okay, so Dusty won. It says, I can't see a thing in here, but I hear breathing.
What's a card?
What is
Where's
that?
my card?
It is
Graded
an
Graded
card.
card.
SGC 9-2 graded card of Vader and the Emperor's Guard.
60% of all
look at
mystery
that.
bags.
9-2?
9-2. That's
They grade by
92.
points?
SGC grades on scale of 1
Oh,
to 100.
92. I got you.
Yeah,
oh,
92.
okay.
Like they do decimal points.
60% of all mystery bags should be Jar Jar.
So Dusty chose wisely, I think, unless he wanted those metal, which I don't think he did.
No, he's happy.
One of these days, I'm half expecting Jedi just stuffs all 3 deal things with a thing for the Zizor and Luke. Because eventually we'll get rid of them.
Don't give away my strategy. I'm not quite there yet, but sooner or
The
later.
problem is everybody wants the Zizor except for the people that play. When they get to choose, they just
Yeah,
Yeah,
the people that want it never get selected.
deal.
If no one,
Besides,
who
this
was it that
isn't
really
some
wanted
shady
it? Was
whatnot
it,
mystery bag thing where people are going to get shafted by what they shoved into the bags. We can
Who
trust
was it that
Jedi.
really wanted it? Was it Zaggy or Sticks? One of those two really wanted it, right?
Mhm.
Well, if no one ever wins it, I'll send it to them. If no one ever gets it.
All right, so next week, we're gonna
Congratulations,
cover-
guys.
make sure you guys leave as soon as the video is done. Click back on the video, leave a comment below. Tell us what you want, what comic book you want us to review. If it's the first appearance or whatever, underneath for suggestions. We'll hit that up next week. We also, JJ, are you gonna send me a credit for the last book in the thing, or do I have to go buy it?
Oh, no, I can do that.
We'll do a review of the last of the maidens, whatever. I was gonna say her name, but I don't want to hear about Kara, whoever the hell she is. So
Keira Knightley playing Sabe.
So we're gonna do the last review on that. What else do we have? Maybe some more Mad Libs next week. But I think we're gonna call it today.
Unfortunately,
Oh, we're not going to have Jedi.
unfortunately,
though.
I won't be here next week. But when I get back the week after, maybe we can do a book review on the Queen's Hope. I should have it.
Yeah,
done by
give
then.
me
That's what you're
time.
talking about, right?
I can try to listen to it too when I'm commuting to work. If you guys really want to,
We need some type of material for next week. I'll come up with something.
we got stuff.
All
I can do some more toy. We want to do. If you guys like toys, we can always do more toys.
like
There'll be
toys,
more
we can
toy
do a little
sales to
bit.
go over.
Toy sales. We can do a little bit of toy sales.
What about bootleg toys again?
Oh, I wouldn't mind bootleg toys.
Toys.
I tried to
that-
sneak in the
Dude,
tape.
how funny would be? Hey, how funny would be if Zack Snyder used bootleg toys like in his movie? Like
Exactly.
the actual one, he did the bootleg one. That'd be
Darth
so-
Macho is
Half the movie's bootleg.
on Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
Darth
That'd be
Macho.
so good. Oh, that'd be amazing. They got weird colors. They come out. They glow a little bit from Ukraine.
I
Toys
think
are
you
interesting.
are
You guys like cool. What about? Okay. All right. Anyways, thank you everybody for spending the holiday with us. We appreciate it. I think we all had fun. I hope you all had fun too.
Yeah.
Make sure you leave some comments below. Give us a thumbs up. But whatever else. Thanks everybody for coming. We
Yeah.
will see
Thanks,
you
Steve,
later.
for stopping by.
Thank you
Really
for
appreciate
having me.
It's always fun when you come by. So happy Easter. Great show as always. Thanks, Joe. All right. We'll see you next week.
All right,
Or this week.
we're out.
We're out.